Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars Seeds of Rebellion. I'm Brian Wade with Wadeverse Tabletop RPGs, your resident GM master and owner of the channel. If you're joining us again for a second time, welcome back. We hope you enjoyed the last video that we had before, and we hope you enjoy this video now. This video is going to be a little bit different from the last one, depending on the choices of the players and everything like that. This is taking place right after the heroes just got done dealing a crushing blow, a crushing first blow, rather, to the Imperial War Machine by destroying a bunch of Star Destroyers over the orbital shipyards of Corellia. Because of them kind of being on the run right now and wanting to wait until things cool down, they've decided to make their way into the Outer Rim to try and find a place to kind of settle down and take some cover while things kind of cool down and blow over. So this is going to be a lot of role play, a lot of possible allies being made, maybe even some enemies, depending on the choices of the players. And I hope that this will kind of also help you kind of, if you're not familiar with the culture of Star Wars and the culture of the Outer Rim and some of the more shadowy parts of the Star Wars galaxy, I really hope that this will give you kind of an idea of what kind of wretched hive of scum and villainy do exist in the Star Wars universe. So sit back, relax, and we hope you enjoy this game session of Star Wars Seeds of Rebellion. Alright, so now you guys are on the your YT-1300, the Second Chance, and you guys are in hyperspace. And unfortunately, Miggs Eclipse has sustained serious injuries, and he is still comatose. Unfortunately, given the limited medical supplies you have and lack of medical droid, all you really can do is stabilize him and keep him comfortable while he's KO'd. I would say you guys have been in space and hyperspace for probably about a good week or so. Because you guys have had to alter your course a couple of times because the hyperspace lanes that you guys are using have started to gain monitoring outposts from the Empire looking for a ship that matches your description. So any Corellian YT-1300 is stopped and inspected. So you guys have had to take long ways around, avoiding the Corellian Run, Corellian Trade Spine, Hidean, and Preliminian trade routes, as long as the Rima trade route, which are the major hyperspace lanes. So unfortunately, what usually would take you probably a good 3 to 5 days at high light speed to get to the Outer Rim is taking you 7 to almost 10 days.
I'm assuming with all this extra time, I've been able to fix anything on the ship that needs fixing. And
so the problem you've run into is you know what needs to be fixed, but looking in the spare parts containers, they're pretty bare. So you know what needs to be fixed, but you don't have the part to replace or fix it with. You've done some jury rigging repairs to make the ship fly, but those repairs could go at any time. And that time being right now, because we're wasting stuff.
And the time has come.
Alright, so
Since you're done talking.
2 and 3. Alright, so go ahead and... So, 2 minor hazards and 1 moderate hazard happens during your travel. So go ahead, whoever wants to roll a d20, probably either the engineer or someone, roll to see what kind of crap you're running into.
I got a fit.
Well, that's
a good thing.
No, and that's
random encounter tables. No. Crit is not good.
Let's see. So,
A crit in our favor?
no. So, unfortunately, during your hyperspace travel, your starship passes too close to a supernova, overloading your internal computer systems with solar radiation.
Oh, God.
All your used computer checks aboard the starship take a -5 penalty until all persistent conditions are removed. So basically, you guys pass through a wave blast, and basically most of your
Like a mini EMP.
solar radiation fried a lot of your circuit boards. Go ahead and roll again.
Is this in benefit?
Wait, we sure we want to
What do I
roll this
want?
one?
Wait, is this something I want a high roll on or a low roll on?
I'm not telling
There
you.
are different dice I will roll.
It's all fucked.
Low,
It
low
doesn't
because
matter.
1 through
I'm gonna go
10
to
does
this.
Golf
nothing.
rules.
Yeah, pretty much.
That one, this one.
What rules?
Golf.
2.
Low score.
Yeah.
2.
All right. In doing so, you guys also get okay. Unfortunately, some carbon scoring buildup from all the blaster shots you guys took begins to clog the sensors and communications equipment. Your sensors take a -5 penalty for every 5 squares between starship and sensor target, instead of the usual -5 per 10. So basically, right now, on the outside of your ship, all the carbon scoring has built up to the point where now all your sensors and communications are clogged, and you're getting a lot of interference and whatnot. And your sensors are about half the distance of what they're working.
So when can we land?
We're getting there. Go ahead and roll
No
again.
way to contact anyways.
6.
Alright.
Autumn, would you like somebody else to roll?
Well, I'm assuming I want low rolls now. I don't know what I want at this point. I'm just like, it could be good or bad.
Let's just beat
Okay. So,
All right, how much? What can I roll to try and fix any of these things?
Yeah.
well, you need to go
I would
outside the ship and declog the sensors and the communications relays. And there's no spacesuit, so
Okay.
I'm in a spacesuit.
Yeah.
you're in battle armor. That's not the same as a vacuum seal spacesuit.
What would you do to like vacuum seal Mandalorian armor? I mean, is that possible?
Well, let's see. Use a different type of material to put the armor on.
Like a
Make it to
doggy
where
bag?
it's not segmented armor.
Saran wrap him. Just saran wrap him, right? That'd be enough.
Sure. If you had saran wrap, do you?
I don't know.
Didn't think so.
What is
There's gotta be a
the
kitchen
what is
in
the
this
Star
thing.
Wars universe equivalent of Flex Seal?
Universal bonding strips. All right. Let's see. Okay, so while you guys are, while you're dealing with all these issues, the fried circuit board causes your astrogation to adjust itself on accident, which causes you to actually pass through. Like when you're looking out the window, you see the usual hyperspace tunnel. Instead of going blue, start to turn red, which usually notes that there's something wrong with the hyperdrive itself.
So can I pull us out of hyperdrive, or whoever's piloting?
Yes,
Can I
in fact,
suggest
you
to them
actually.
to pull us out of hyperdrive?
So you actually get a proximity alarm saying that you guys are about to crash into something if you don't pull out yourselves out of hyperspace.
Wait, isn't Mage
Are
like
you
that?
still piloting, Alex?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
I was unconscious.
So like, wake up!
Yeah, the second I walked away to use the
Use the
Leo.
refresher.
Flew too close to a supernova. What am I rolling?
You're going to roll a pilot check.
$23.
All right. So you
Don't do
pull
the
yourselves.
I didn't like that. I already knew it.
So you
That's right, you already know.
So you pull yourself out of hyperspace just in time, because as you are pulling the lever back to get yourselves back to real space, you hear a you. And where are you at on this ship? Are you in the back fixing stuff?
I mean, yes, if I can be,
Okay.
I would be. Yeah.
So while you're back there, you hear it's a lot louder, just crack, 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 and you smell coolant. Lots of
Can
it.
I try and quickly stop the coolant leak?
And when you go to turn to see if you can stop said leak, you see that the connecting tube between the coolant tank and the engines is completely shattered, and it's literally gallons of coolant is splashing all over the floor. And you see the hyperdrive heat sink start to.
Okay, can I I'm assuming there's a ship intercom or comms to be like, we need to stop it, get out of it, hyperdrive like now, but you just did that, so why are
I'm
we still
pretty
doing
sure.
it?
Pretty sure I hear him.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
But I mean, he just rolled to get out of hyperdrive.
Yeah.
So
Right,
would it still be
so-
doing that?
Yeah, because technically, even though you shut them down, the engines are still hot. So you see it hot, and then as it goes, it starts to.
I was gonna say I'm like getting a fire
what?
Does it
extinguisher
start? Okay.
ready.
If there's no coolant in the system, that system wouldn't be cooling.
Right, but you shut the hyperdrive off, and
They're not
the
being used
coldest
right now,
space is what's cooling it down. So, yeah, so it's finally gets down to 0, but
Fire doesn't stop being a fire.
Oh yeah.
looking at the damage, I mean, you're going to have to dry dock to fix your hyperdrive, or if not, replace
Beach
it.
it.
So yeah, so right now you guys are on sublight thrusters only.
Where are we?
Okay, where are you? Let's see.
Get the feeling he gave us a ton of money just so that we would have to spend it all on the stupid ship.
Did I?
Like, we had money?
Stupid ass DM shit. It's like giving a guy a true resurrection branch and it's killing one of the good characters right away.
So you guys are in
Trouble?
You guys are in the. You do see that you guys have made it to the outer rim, and right now it is generally a sector of space that does not have any colonized planets. However, your sensors, if you want to go ahead and roll a use computer at a -5, somebody.
-5?
Yeah, because
Were you not there when you said that
Okay,
they were
hold on.
corroded? Well, not corroded, but like built up.
Got another crate.
Or we
So what's your
through
computer?
the
Super-
That's a
Supernova?
computer, yeah. So that's
Where were you?
31.
that's with your -5.
No, that is
So 20.
26. Yeah.
So even though you are in an area of space that has no planets or moons or anything like that, your sensors do pick up a very large body,
Oh, great.
like literally the size of a small moon, actually moving
Some of those spore cloud eater things.
across. And when you finally gets across, you see that it is a massive comet.
Oh.
But what's really interesting about it is you actually see ships flying. Like you actually see a ship come out of hyperspace, fly right by you, and
It's like Omega Station.
sort of, and it heads to the comet. But you see, as it does, it kind of goes into the tail end of the comet and disappears. And then as you look closer, you see actually quite a few ships heading out and going.
Do I
into
know what this
comet.
thing is?
Go ahead and roll a galactic lore.
Haha! I also like to roll.
If I don't have galactic lore, it's just plus my intelligence, correct?
Correct.
17.
Okay. Nope.
Where's my D20?
You've never heard of it.
Oh, that's why. Never mind.
19.
Nope.
And I have galactic lore.
And you've never heard of it either.
60?
Nope.
19.
Nope.
I rolled a 9, but I don't have galactic lore, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. So, to your knowledge, you have no idea what this place is.
So it's hostile.
I'll leave it to you
Are
guys.
we picking anything up on comms? Is there any chatter?
Huh? Good. Go ahead and roll a use computer.
-5.
Is there any
Yes.
scatter?
9.
So unfortunately, you
Just
guys
sitting there
are
flicking the knob. And nothing
you guys are
else is happening.
so you guys are too far away to pick up any comm chatter. You're getting mostly static. So you guys still have sublight engines. So you guys, it is close enough that
All right.
you could still fly toward it if you wish.
Is there any weapon systems in the cockpit?
Huh?
Is there any weapon systems in the cockpit?
I mean, in the cockpit, technically, you have access to all the weapons in the ship.
I'm just gonna fire something towards them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Across the bow, like I'm not trying to hit the thing. I'm just letting them know, like, we're here and we can't get to you.
Yes, you can. Sublight engines allows you to fly normally.
Okay, so we can coast.
Well, no, you can literally. So hyperdrive allows you to travel long distances really quickly. Sublight engines allows you to fly normal speeds, like going toward a planet or something.
I'm just thinking about all the rest of the system damages we had.
Yes, there is that.
So
I mean, sure, yeah, go ahead and roll an attack.
Don't.
Let's just glide.
I'm
in.
sure that ships understand the There's
And if they
a,
don't,
The attack?
There's a what's it called?
An SOS?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a button for that too.
Fire the flares!
That's probably not working. I'm just throwing it up and down.
We have to get closer for them to hear us and us to hear them.
Yeah.
So,
let's just glide in.
let's get close. and try to talk
It's
to
up
him.
to you guys.
Are my
I would
pilot checks,
like-
are my pilot checks at a negative right now?
Your pilot checks aren't, no.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep flying, and you're going to use the force to feel people.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I know. 12.
Hurry up.
Go Brown.
12 to coast lazily to the left.
Yeah, so I mean, you as you fly toward the comet, as you get closer, you do see that the thing is littered with turbo laser batteries and proton torpedo launchers, and
Now shoot.
but as you get closer, you do see 4 unknown style look like fighters break off from the comet and come toward you. And as they do, you get a communication request in the cockpit.
Is that button working?
Yes.
I press it.
Unidentified ship. This is Point Nadir Security. We have you on your scopes now. Please state your intentions.
Repairs.
He doesn't talk much, so
That says the lie.
that's fair. Somebody get in and talk. This is what we need, Tyler.
Just so you're aware, there's a minimum 500 credit docking fee. Do you have that amount?
Is my comms working?
Yeah. You have the ability.
Responded.
I didn't know nothing was
I never said your comms were down. I just said they're limited in range.
Yeah,
They're right next to you.
I got 10K, so we're good.
She doesn't say
I'm baller over here.
It's from my dad.
Yes.
He died.
I was gonna say it was from your dad.
All right.
I have more than that. I ordered a cantina.
What is the total amount of
That's why
credits
we're
you'll be
drinking
spending?
together. Do you mix me great drinks? Because that's awesome.
To be
Getting a
decided.
Jedi to mix me drinks.
What is the total number of credits you have on your person?
That's personal.
Not relevant.
I on the comm. Wicked personal. Don't answer that.
This is Point Nadir standard operations. We need to know how many credits you have so that we can classify you on which docking berth to give you, depending on how much you want to spend.
We need a lot of repairs. Something that we will be spending a large amount of money on repairs.
So get on the comms and take it.
Okay, I'll be like, I'll get on the
with no
comms
more
and be like,
answers. This guy's
sir,
probably pissed off at me.
I don't honestly know how much
He's
we
like,
have,
we're
but I
robbing
know
you,
we
Susan.
need to drop a lot of money on our repairs. Otherwise, we will not be able to leave. Well, if we want to repair, so we can leave. If we want to leave, and I'll put that at the end. We want to leave.
So you hear footsteps coming up the thing, and you see it's Hondo, and he actually
I'm sorry?
Was he just free?
Yeah, that's an automatic. Well,
He's an escape artist.
what?
Was he not?
No, he's not. No, he's chained to Kronk.
yeah, Kronk was supposed to be watching him.
Crunk
And
goes
that's
with
the funny thing. He's not chained anymore.
Okay,
Look
you
at
better not
Kronk.
mess with Kronk.
He's probably passed out.
Yeah, Clark's almost.
Did we name? We
Yeah.
did.
That was your Were you gonna name
Did I
him?
not?
You were supposed to name
Yeah, I
him.
think we were calling him Nim, but you guys didn't like
We're
that.
calling him Nunk.
Nunk.
I think Nunk was what you came up with last game night.
How about Hunk?
Hunk.
Nunk.
Hey,
the
Hunk.
Like
I mean,
Kronk.
His name's Nunk the Hunk, and he's voiced.
So what? He
That's Kronk.
conned his way out of getting unchained.
You have no idea.
That's a punch to the face.
You have no idea.
You would probably run down and see.
I was drinking with Aaron's character, so.
Yeah, you guys are actually
Has a name.
She's on
What
the
is it again?
Graham.
Graham?
like I know that
Like
he was in
Agents
his area, birthing area. You two were kind of drinking at the other deck.
My what
and
area?
you're here, birthing area. Your berth. That's what they call it on ships. What do you
Talking to my crop.
Like, what is this, aliens?
You're on camera.
Same birthing area.
But anyway, so he comes up,
It's a new term to me.
and you see that he is Sans Nunk. I guess that's his name now. Or
It's Hunk.
It's Hunk. Sans Hunk, and even without the restraint on him.
He's
Look,
got,
I'm like,
he's got Hunk's
whoa,
hand.
whoa.
dangling from
Right, I gotta click the mic off.
What? Trust me, I know this place. Point Nadir. Oh, we're getting so much fun here.
Why?
Are you kidding me? Do you not know what Point Nadir is?
No.
We all turn our heads like.
We all didn't roll hard enough.
It's only one of the most famous and best shadow ports there is in the Outer Rim. This is a place you go if you want to get lost.
Are you gonna sell us?
What? No.
So can we
Sell us
bound in here?
out?
Hondo never betrays his friends. What?
I will
So can we
literally
turn
cut off
values in
his
here?
dick if he betrays us.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa. For the peanut gallery over here, we get the D word. Yeah.
It's okay. That's not that's
It's just
okay.
more
That's
editing for
allowed.
them.
Nobody knows who this is, so.
Be one of those things where the internet like traces it.
Thank you.
You better not.
Thank you, Vesper.
I am Vespa.
I rolled a 20 to see if there's any Force users on there.
You as you get closer, you definitely sense the Force here, both dark and light.
Like not a certain number, just like
It's unsure. I mean, there are literally thousands of people that are in this
Okay.
compound.
So now,
usually the Force just jumps out at you in
That's
single
right.
areas.
so that was very cryptic in saying, just
What?
from an outside perspective, the Force, you can feel it everywhere in anything. So does he feel Force people? Does he feel just the Force concentration of concentration of people, or is it like
Well,
someone
there's
strong?
so
meteor
you can,
itself
so they're
with the Force?
sensing life, which he does definitely sense life here, but he does sense that there are some individuals here that are exceptionally strong in the Force.
Gotcha.
And you do sense actually a decently powerful presence here too.
Do I
Is that
try to
light
tell if
or
it's light or dark?
Honestly, dark, but not in the. But it's weird though. It's not.
Wait a
in-
minute. No,
it's
that's
not
not-
in.
that's
it's,
not a bad thing.
It's not in the sense of like a Sith though.
More of
'cause
like neutral?
Sith is like you feel cold, death, like a thing. This one is more like you sense a very reserved kind of malice. Like
Almost like it was like Quinlan Voss or something like that.
somebody who's like he's
Close?
calm. He's calm, but he has the ability to be extremely angry.
So
if
it
you
could be a
really
Force
want.
tradition.
Maybe. But yeah,
Oh, I was going to tell you that, I guess.
Alright,
Tell everybody that.
and you act. Do you go ahead? And, did you roll? Use
Do
the
you
Force
let
as well?
that guy talk on the comm?
31.
No, he's not. I turned the mic off.
Okay.
I tried to turn the mic off.
I
and
rolled
it
an
came on.
18 and I have a plus 13.
I've only got 9. I didn't train in it.
So you can definitely you get almost like a small sense that there might be a holocron or two here,
Oh, nice. So yours works differently.
though they're not as powerful as the ones that you currently have in your possession. So they might be diodes.
So both that I have are stronger.
Wait, what are diodes? Are they just like mini
So
ones? with
diodes.
a
So
message or
you
something?
have your cube holocrons, which have maybe a lesson or two. You have your Jedi Master holocrons, which is basically having the same thing as Jedi Master. The dodecahedrons, which are like definitely one, and then the diodes are about this small. They're kind of like two pyramids put together, and they have maybe 1 or 2 lessons. What's so funny?
Nothing. You explained everything I already know, and I asked about one. I'm just, yep. All right, let's get to the diode.
But yeah, there's holocron diodes, which are like
those
2
as well.
pyramids put together at the base, and they usually will have like one piece of information or maybe a couple of things on it, or it could be just a source of just force energy that they use to siphon from.
Okay, well, that's kind of neat. Jedi Masters could leave those, but they typically don't, probably.
I mean,
just asking.
sometimes they're scattered. They're some scattered all over the galaxy because
Interesting. Good to know.
Jedi and Sith holocron. There are Jedi and Sith diodes. There are both. There are
Okay,
two.
well, yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
What was
Nice.
how did the messages continue after she said cryptically, like, we have ship repairs, we don't know how much
So they're saying, so after a while, they're waiting for a response. And then after they
Well,
said...
what's his name wanted to respond?
Right.
Well-
Hondo is wanting to respond, but you kind of clicked off.
Okay, I said something and they didn't respond back.
She said, I want repairs. There was no response.
We're going to
Right.
be dropping a lot of money on repairs.
Right. And during the time that you were saying that is when Hondo came in and all
Gotcha.
this is happening.
So we missed their response?
No, it just hasn't happened yet.
It just hasn't happened
Oh,
yet
okay.
because
That's-
this is happening.
We wanted to make sure we didn't miss it is all. That's all.
Yeah. But, so you're not going to let Hondo speak into the comm?
I want to hear what they respond.
Okay. And, all right, so
If it's
after...
negative, yeah, sure, whatever. Maybe.
Why are the wisers?
Does Hondo insist more still, or what? I mean,
Yeah, he's like, oh, come on, it's Point Nadir. It's like one of the best shadow ports in the Outer Rim. This place,
I'm not saying we're not going. We obviously have to stop here.
you just let me speak, woman.
Why? What do you have to say
Okay,
that's
to
different?
his benefit, the last time he
missed
spoke,
your
he
chance.
did help us.
Yeah, I was like, first, what is it that you need to say that's so important
You
that
just
you
can't
say
let
it?
it down. You can't let it go.
Look,
he did.
You got
Hondo's been here before, okay? If you want.
How do we know you don't have a reputation that's negative here?
Hondo's been
He
here
wants
before.
to disappear.
Like, this is where
made it
Hondo's
very
crime
clear.
syndicate is, and we're gonna let you free.
Okay, you know what? That's fine.
I'm asking
No,
questions.
that's fine. That's fine. Hondo, just sit here.
I'm literally just asking
where's Hunk?
questions. I just want to
Yeah,
know.
where is he?
What is it you
Where
need
is
to
he?
say to them?
You don't know.
I go look for him.
Wait, does he have his friggin' monkey on it?
That is one thing you don't notice.
Punk's playing. with
Okay,
the
I go look for him.
monkey. Punk's slapping the monkey.
Well, you're in the other deck drinking with him. You have no idea what's going on.
I want to walk into the.
I'm not listening. We're not listening to this.
I want to join them now.
It's a crazy shit going on. We can hear that there's crazy shit going on.
Okay, so yeah, so you do hear. So
It's
yeah,
not
stumble
that
out.
big. They're arguing.
Where's
We
the
probably hear it.
drinking place?
How long have they been drinking?
He used
so
to own a
they're on
cantina.
this. They're on the second deck. Like this is the main deck, and then they're
Yeah.
one deck above in the berthing area.
Oh, so Hunk and
Am I not saying that right?
Hunk and
Probably not.
Hunk and Hondo
No,
are right
that's
over
what
here.
it's
I
called.
wanted to
The
respond
canal.
with "I'm a male,"
They're in the canal.
but
Hunk and Hondo are just right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
So
I hear
they're
him talking, and I'm like, wait, that's not right. So I go search
I
for
don't
him.
think you would have heard.
Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. Technically, he's actually in this.
Well, now, but he was just right here.
Right.
Do I find him?
So yeah. So when you come down, you look and you see that Hunk is playing with the monkey lizard. You're like, that's cute. Oh, look at him. He can do the little knob. All right, gang. All right, game on, monkey. Oh, it's a good move. You have to think about this.
I go follow.
I'm like, where's Hondo?
I go into the cockpit,
So yeah. So you go into the cockpit.
and I'm like, Hondo, what are you gonna say?
Finally, somebody with a level head. Okay, this is what Hondo said. Look, you guys want to go into this place in style, or do you want to get in the dumps?
Our ship is on fire.
That's fair.
I would also like to be in the cockpit and just be like, "Style." But I just show up out of the blue.
Okay, where do you come from?
I think technically you're knocked out too.
Me?
Yeah, you were.
I was just in my room, my birthing area.
That's what they call it. Shit.
The berthing area is where you dock ships, right?
Isn't it where you?
You tell us. Nobody knows what a
This
birthing
the
area is.
berthing area.
Let's just keep going.
Anyways, why is this?
Anyway,
Just call it a room.
in your room. You're in your room.
Could be called the quarters because that's where we
Maybe
sleep.
that's the
Okay.
one. Okay,
where?
all right. You're in the quarter deck. Happy?
Is it only a quarter
Oh
of the
my
ship?
gosh. Okay, what happens after this?
What is he gonna say? I
Seriously,
want to
we've
know.
been on the hook this whole time.
25% to be exact.
What does Hondo? What are you gonna say? Freaking ass. God damn it! Just talk.
Anyway,
Roll persuasion.
so, all right. So Hondo says, "Look, if you want to go to this place in style, let Hondo speak. The reason why they're asking for your credit limits because if they know you're poor, they're gonna stick you into the tethers, which is a low-priced, crappy docking bay. You'll be happy to have more of your ship than what you left with."
So low profile too.
That's what we're looking for.
I say we
How about
let
mid?
we let you speak. We let him speak.
Look, there's the tethers and then there's the slits.
There's no
the
middle.
slits is high-end fashion. You'll get your stuff fixed. Well, I might add, and you'll leave with what you came with. You go to the tethers. Meh, depending on what mechanic is there and how much he's had to drink, maybe your ship will go good, and maybe you'll leave with half of what you came here with.
So there's only 2 docking bays.
Yep.
Let him speak.
We cut out his tongue if he betrays us.
What is wrong with you? Hondo has not betrayed you. You have cut me to the quick.
I said
I am
it.
insulted.
She's very hard at trusting people.
I mean, you betrayed
I give him a
one.
shove towards the.
Dip. Okay, that was not necessary. You should know better. Shame on you, Jedi.
I mean, you actually upset him last
As he's
game,
talking,
so he doesn't
like
like
I'll
you.
at a -5 penalty, bring up the rap sheet of his and just it's scrolling.
It's like kind of twitching though, 'cause it's bad.
Your gauntlet's
It's
just
like,
like
kings.
Just remember, be nice to us.
Okay, I get the point. I go. Shut down the thing. Okay, jeez.
Because remember, I'm not happy with him because remember what he did. Do you remember what he did?
what happened?
Hondo doesn't remember. Rush 9376 Patrol. This is. Shit.
George.
This is Vivian Taizan of the Hapes Cluster Consortium.
Oh, did you say hippies? You had missed it.
And we actually have roughly around, about 70 to 80,000 credits we intend to spend. Very hard working, and maybe even some Koroska gems in our possession, huh? So what do you say? How about opening up a berth for us in the slips?
I thought the slips was the bad one.
No, that's the good one.
That's it.
The
What's
tethers is
called
the bad one.
trips.
So they think. So after a moment, they'll go,
Just make sure he rolls at a -5 because our communications are down.
yeah.
Fire the lasers.
Who's the captain of your ship? That would be me. Thank you very much. Of the... He kind of looks around and he looks up under the console. The second chance. Roger that, second chance. Please go to Bay 2 Alpha on the Slips docking area. Thank you, Point Nadir, and it was very nice talking to you.
I have such a bad
And he
feeling.
cuts off the communications. See?
You don't have that
so
ability.
bad, was it?
Yeah, but did he just use our real ship name?
Thanks, Vivian.
Yeah.
And you really don't
You're
sound
welcome.
like a female.
Well, he used.
And you don't look
Makes
Fabian either. They're
ships.
gorgeous.
Excuse me, in the weak way, Vivian is a male's name. So you're welcome.
Well, you're not supposed to be weak way. You're supposed to be Hapin.
Weak way can be Hapians,
Yeah.
too.
Are you arguing?
You never heard of the Foreign Armed
With
Division?
somebody you don't know anything about?
In this year of the Galactic Empire?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Who do you think you are? Alright, so you are guided in now. Just to give you guys an idea, so when you guys get to the tail end, you actually see this 2 kilometer by 500 meter wide basically hole in the back of the...
How many meters is in a kilometer?
You could have literally just said giant hole because
Okay.
that was how big that is.
Gotcha.
We literally cannot let him out of our sight. Because now that he said he's captain, he could just come in and try to-
So when you guys get there, this is basically the map of the
Do we have a tracking device?
Where's his monkey?
Point Nadir.
Can I chain him back to Krunk?
Where's his monkey?
This
Okay.
is some shit.
Didn't work last
That would be
time.
weird to walk around with him.
First
chained to
question,
somebody.
Where's his monkey?
It's like
With
not
Hunk.
chained.
Second question, what?
Do we have a tracking device of some sort, or any way
No.
of tracking him?
Third question, what?
Okay.
Can I have Krunk watch him very carefully?
Sure.
See how that worked the first time.
Also, the monkey
There are some in the med bay.
is sketchy AF.
I lied. I
There
want
are
to walk around with
tranquilizers in
him.
the med bay?
You want to walk around?
I
with
want
him
to walk
instead?
around with Hondo.
Oh, Hondo. Okay.
Okay, so are you
No, I-
volunteering as tribute? Is that what you're saying?
That's fine. Hondo's not going anywhere.
Wrong movie series, but
Is that what
yes.
you're saying? Great. Okay.
Well, yeah, Hunk can do it.
All right.
No way.
So as you guys are sent to the,
Wait.
so you guys see. Now, when you guys first get
Oh,
in,
we
you guys get in
just in
through
case.
the what's called the jackrabbit hole, which is the main entrance to this thing. And when you guys get to the giant cavern,
There's a clock.
We're talking about. We're still flying, right?
correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
We flew into the giant hole.
Otherwise known as
Yeah.
Fish's Cove. Fish's Cove is like the giant, like
Birthday canal?
there's like 500.
Birthday canal?
We just keep saying bird. That's fine. Go.
So
We call it Fish's hole.
Fish's Cove.
Oh, cool.
So once you guys enter in, you see it opens up to a giant Fish's Cove, where you literally see hundreds upon thousands of Minox flying around on the ceiling, on the walls. Fuck you, Sean. And once you get there, you guys are jerks. You know that? Who cares? All right. So as you guys are going, you see the tethers, and you see that it's like a ramshackle berth. Some of them don't even actually have docks. They're like landing tubes that connect to the ship, and they walk across. Some of the landing docks are pretty run down. You see some pretty sketchy characters there, but then the ship, the fighter that's escorting you in, kind of guides you to the other side of Fish's Cove, where you start to see lights and really cool advertisements. You see some spaceship yachts and things like that, and you get to this really huge building where you actually go into, and you see like these really advanced docks that have like robotic repair arms and holographic displays and everything like that. It's like night and day. So when you guys dock, the you see a droid that is actually waiting for you at your ship's lowering ramp. Now, when you guys exit your ship...
Nope.
What?
Not exiting the ship yet.
Oh, okay.
Tranquilizing the monkey.
Oh, that's cruel. All right. Give me 1 second.
Doesn't hurt to have to take a nap.
Doesn't hurt to
Say
have
it's a
one of
wrong
those most prized possessions locked on our ship.
I mean, it might
Smart.
hurt. It might hurt.
Who? All right. Well. Okay. So you go to the med bay and you pull out a syringe that has a pretty much a sleep liquid in it.
You're just walking up all these
Mild
playing
tranquilizer.
whatever with Hunk.
Yep.
And and you see the Quaking monkey lizard is kind of just flipping switches, playing with Hunk at the Jarrett table. So go ahead and you can attempt to.
Do I have surprise because he didn't expect it?
Sure, why not?
What's that mean?
It means that before you roll initiatives,
He's
you
flat-footed.
have a free attack.
Isn't it with a +2 too? 'Cause surprise one or no?
He's flat-footed.
I just picture you just going
Yeah,
in a syringe in his chest like.
saves, or somebody gets minus from his AC.
How are you doing this?
He rolled a crit.
Oh gosh.
The monkey's flipping switches, and I'm literally just walking up with a syringe. And
He's picking up my throat.
Okay, yeah. So by the time it has a chance to react, you'll just. And it just kind of falls over.
As he's
And-
falling, I catch him by the scruff.
And Hondo's like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Do I have a locker anywhere?
Yeah.
Don't put it in a locker.
Is it air sealed locker or a vented locker?
Okay, that's the way you want to play, huh? What did he do to you? He was fine.
Just want to make sure we'll be seeing you again.
You did say you want to disappear.
Are you guys dense?
I want to walk around with, I want him. I'm going to tell him that I want to walk around with him. Show me the ways.
Okay.
I'm not with them.
I'll be staying with the ship the entire time anyway to make sure that repairs go.
I will point out, it wasn't me.
I mean, it wasn't not you. You
Like
didn't stop.
Hondo is like
Wasn't there last
visibly
time, just like a
angry
random guy
because
now.
he's like, I don't understand. Hondo, you save Hondo's life. You then threaten me with turning into my bounty. I help you destroy Imperial fighters. I have been nothing but good, nothing but helpful, and what do I have to show for it? You insult me, you threaten me, you punch me, and then you hurt my friend. What is wrong with you people?
You're alive.
It's
While he's
your
pointing
rap
at people, I'm just
sheet.
looking around like,
Is it rape sheet?
It is. It's your rap sheet.
Oh, it is my rap sheet? Oh, really? I can pull up your rap sheet too, Missy. You're not the biggest angel in the universe yourself, you know.
Do you
Good.
know me? Because you acted like you didn't initially.
Oh, don't I? Vesper Vega,
Oh, so you are a liar.
Black
That's
Sun
great to know.
Vigo of the Black Sun Syndicate.
Thank you for telling us.
I don't know
oh,
this.
You
No,
do realize
no,
he's
no.
just sleeping, right?
And I don't know who that
Oh,
is.
really? He's just sleeping.
Yeah.
You treat all your pets like that? You go up and get with the shot and
Now you
then
gotta
throw
do-
him in a
Now you
locker?
gotta do it to Hunk.
I don't believe in pets.
You gotta do it to Hunk now.
Do not touch him.
Well, it's your pet. Put him down.
He's not my pet. He's my friend.
You know, it's this kind of behavior which is why your society is where it is right now. No,
The helmet.
that's right. I said it. Nomads.
I mean, he did just get us in, so we don't really need him anymore.
Use my
He
reputation.
knows a lot more about what we're doing than I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, he knows a lot more about me than he initially lied about, so.
Which means he probably knows more about this place.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I want to walk around with him. I want to learn more too.
I say we ask the Jedi
What?
what his advice is. Wait, are you a Jedi?
No, I just didn't
Great,
hear what you
because I
said.
didn't think so.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know what I am. Right, Brian?
All I know is he's not trustworthy.
I didn't hear what you said, so I was curious.
All right, so
I'm just listening to all this. I'm just leaning
So after a
against the
few
wall.
moments, you get a tink, tink, tink on the outside of your ship.
Oh yeah, that could happen now. That would have happened
Alright.
before we probably landed.
Oh.
They probably shouldn't stand under.
I'm gonna go
Drop
out
it.
and talk to them about mechanics, like getting stuff fixed and whatnot, and work that out if you want to work out the Honda stuff.
I don't care about working anything out. I'm watching the monkey.
Okay.
I know he's slippery.
All I know is I don't trust him. The fact
Come
that he
back, I
knows
was
us
just like,
and
monkey.
Hondo?
Birdie.
And I take him into another room.
I cannot believe you, of all people, are going to allow this travesty. You're supposed to be a Jedi. Supposed to have the back of the underdog. I am the underdog here. I'm being bullied, and I do not like it. After all I've done for you guys.
After you threatened to turn me in, how
I did
should I
not
feel?
threaten to turn you in. It was using an example, meaning if you're going to threaten me, you have just as much of a risk as I do. Why would I betray you?
Yeah, but I was defending you. Do you know how that looks?
Oh, God, you Jedi take everything so sensitively.
And then we asked you to stay with Krunk,
Well, you know what?
and then you were no longer with Krunk.
Yeah, because how would I have been able to go up into the cockpit to give you guys a better berthing area if I was stuck in the back with that walking meat sack?
Rude.
I get
By
that,
himself.
Still.
but do you see why they don't trust you?
No,
And why I'm
actually, I
not
don't.
too friendly with you right now?
Our character is Hondo a robot?
No.
So he too is a meat sack.
Yes.
Just confirm.
But Hunk is bigger.
And an idiot.
He's a
Bear
meat
dog.
shield.
Look, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Obviously, you do not want Hondo here, so I will take my leave of you.
Without
Take my leave of all of you. I'm going to go get my cranky monkey lizard. I'm going to go get passage, and I'm going to go back to where I came from, where all my friends are waiting for me. My true friends, who will not betray Hondo or his charity. Good day, sir.
And your friends that did not rescue you.
You know what? You may have rescued me, Jedi, and I appreciate that, but I saved all your rear ends. I've used my cunning, I've used my connections to get you a nice place to make sure your ship is repaired. I think I have more than paid my debt to you. Good day, sir. You obviously do not want me around. You do not trust me. You wanted to bully me. One of you actually hit me.
I'm not in that room, so.
I know, he's just pointing in random directions.
I did it twice.
Oh,
So you know what?
You just hear a bunch of
Hondo knows when he does not want to be wanted. Now, I, sir, am not a rat or a snitch. You want to be what
Lies.
you want to be? Fine, you be what you want to be. I do not care
You're the
anymore.
biggest rat snitch.
Now, I'm going to go get my...
But you're not allowed to leave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Fulcrum wanted to see you.
Screw Fulcrum. I don't care anymore. And so he turns and he leaves.
Not a hand job. It was. She's saying.
So
to,
he comes out of the...
Birthing center?
Wait.
Now.
Wait. So, as he goes to leave, can I use...
You hear the dark side on your shoulder. Don't let him get away.
No. Can
You hear the light side. Don't treat him like
no. Move large object not to let him just leave.
He just stops moving like a whole
You
thing.
Yeah.
Huh?
I put the
Why don't you just
swapped
grab
that in last game night.
What?
He's got
Move
the
large
You
object.
have just move object?
Yeah,
Why don't you just grab his shoulder and like, no.
I mean, sure. What do you
trip
get?
him.
because I wasn't done with the conversation yet.
I'm not done with you.
Yeah. What do you have to roll against?
I mean, I have to look it up. I didn't write down what it
Now
does
with
yet.
game specifics, just coming from a D&D mindset, do creatures in this
Creatures are
universe,
grapple, isn't it?
or in this mechanics count as objects?
Technically, no. They're creatures. There's creatures and then there's objects. But
Depending on what he
technically,
rolls.
with move object, though, I believe it says
DC
object
40.
or creature.
That's what I wanted to confirm, just because
That I do
I
remember.
think on the
'cause-
DC you can. It depends on what you can actually move and stuff.
Correct. I know there's a DC challenge he has to meet in order to move a certain object, which, given his use
Is
of
he a
force
medium?
check, is
He's a medium creature, right?
Yeah.
DC 20 for move
Yeah.
up to a large size.
Yeah. So you.
large size.
And it's object.
Yeah.
Um,
So basically, just roll a 7 and you're good.
6.
crit.
Okay.
So I can move. I can move colossal size
And
right now.
congratulations, you got that use of the horsepower back because you rolled a crit.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that works.
But yeah. So he goes to leave and he just. Well, what does it? What do you have to roll against though? Is it something I have to roll?
Oh, I
His
didn't.
legs.
Fight against
I
it?
just closed that. Hold on.
the ground.
The chair in front of him just face so he doesn't leave.
You can maintain your concentration. You may spend a force point to increase the size. You must exceed the target's will's defense.
Yeah, okay.
Who's will?
So I would be at a 33, by the
He
way.
probably doesn't have a will because he's such a shady individual.
Well, we definitely have a will.
Like if he dies.
38.
I was gonna say he's
Really?
he's also a higher level
Yeah,
character.
he has a will of 19, and I rolled a 19. That's 38.
Is use the force is doing that just a skill check, so you can't crit it?
Well, no, you're talking about well, so technically you're using a force power, which is considered a standard action.
So I crit, which
right, but
wouldn't he have to roll a crit to beat me?
An auto succeed is what he's saying because he rolled a crit in an action as opposed to a skill check.
Correct, which you can crit actions.
what's the what's it say? I know you have to open it up again. What's it say? The action.
Just leave it open the rest of the night.
Because if it's a swift action, then technically it's considered a skill. Then if it's a standard action, it's considered like
An attack.
an
I
attack.
think it's a standard.
Standard action.
Okay, well then yeah. So technically it's yeah. So technically yeah. So it takes considerable effort on your part, but you're able to actually
He takes one more step.
stop them and like, okay, what is going on? Who turned on the inertial dampers?
I don't think we're done with this conversation. I think we can work this out.
Doing this, Jedi.
He's just
I said I think we can work this out.
You got your hand up here?
You know what? I don't believe we can. Because you know what? Hondo can only take so much before he decides he wants to leave. So unless you're keeping me as a prisoner, which is not the Jedi way, because I've not done anything against you, you will let me go. And how exactly, anyway, how do we even work this out? All your little friends don't trust me, and I've got nothing but disrespect. I'm Hondo Onaka. I survived the Clone Wars, I survived the Jedi, I survived Order 66, I've survived all of it. And I just...
But you wouldn't have survived last night.
Maybe that is true. However, that does not give you total lordship over me. And besides, if it was not for Hondo, those fighters would have blown us out of the sky.
Don't we want the same thing ultimately? Don't you want to profit from the Empire being destroyed?
I am just a man trying to make his way in the galaxy. Hondo survives by not getting involved. Don't you understand?
But you were involved in the war.
I was not that much involved in the war. Yeah, sure, I sold weapons to both sides, but that's just business.
Well, Fulcrum is a side. Wouldn't you want to be involved?
You know what? I thought about it at first, but if this is the company I have to keep, no thank you. You guys are crazy. You guys do not know what allies are. And you don't know how to treat your friends good. Hondo is your friend, and this is how you treat him. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed, Jedi. Shame on you. You know, if it were Obi-Wan Kenobi or Anakin Skywalker, they'd treat me like a good friend like they are.
Would you like to meet Anakin Skywalker again?
Wait, would you know?
Oh, I do, because Anakin's the one that tried to stop me.
He was there when they stormed the temple.
Because he might not know that Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader.
No, he doesn't. Actually, nobody does, except for you and a couple other people.
Wow.
Wait, hang on.
That's a cool lore dump.
Would people ever sense like a usual force presence in him when they see him again or whatever? Because he was kind of...
Well, no, because Darth Vader was literally, when they sensed him, it was
Pure evil.
pure evil
Yeah.
and pure... Like, they
Whereas
actually got,
like people
Anakin
that
never
never
had
had
that.
they
that.
actually got physically scared. Like, it was like,
I was gonna say
I don't know what's coming, but I got to get the hell out of here. Like, it was that kind of thing.
I assume like Anakin's like force signature was like kind of like contempt and like sad.
Well, fear, heartbreak, anger, yeah, betrayal, yeah.
And then when he came Vader and got Sith eyes, it turned into pure hatred.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's why I was curious.
You know what I want to do? I want to leave. I want to get off this
Because
ship.
Skywalker's still around.
I don't care. Skywalker, there's no way Skywalker would keep you alive. It's impossible.
Oh, he's closer than you would ever imagine.
Oh yeah, he's closer than imagined. I don't care.
How about I give you a piece of information that is worth more than all of our heads on this thing and probably everybody on this planet?
One question.
Is this has something to do with the Empire or something that's maybe the Empire doesn't want people to know?
Not the Empire as a whole.
Would he be able to tell if he's lying anyways, though?
Then no, thank you. The last thing I need is a piece of information the Empire wants.
No, the Empire knows it.
On?
Actually, the Empire as a whole does not know.
Are they like white
I don't care.
I know that, but that doesn't mean that.
Oh, okay. You're going to roll a deception then.
How's that?
Okay.
Put that between you guys because I'm done.
What?
I'm done.
I rolled another crit.
Woo!
23.
4 pounds back.
What
is it?
23.
4 pounds.
The British currency in the universe of firewalls?
Because I'm not necessarily lying.
You okay?
What'd you say you got?
23.
Hey, what'd you use?
Deception.
He actually got a 26.
Don't lie to me, Jedi. You're not good at it.
It's all true.
We were that time. Let's do better.
Look,
Force point double.
I'm trying to work with you. I'm trying to work with you.
Help me.
and I appreciate that. But you know what? I was willing to let it all go, let it all slide, until Tin Man decided to trank my
Is that my
friend,
monkey?
my little precious pet, and throw him by the scruff into a locker. That is disrespectful, and I will not tolerate it. He's lucky that I am in a not so violent mood. Otherwise, he will never be able to sleep soundly ever again. So, I will do the next best thing. I will do the Jedi way and be the bigger person and walk away. And I strongly suggest you let me, Jedi, because my friendly demeanor only goes so far. So, are we done?
Out of character, can they hear most of the conversation if he's raising his voice like this?
They all have to roll perceptions to see if they hear.
I'm just waiting for him to come out so I can walk around with him. Try to soothe him. My perception was 12.
1.
Nope and nope.
I'm just waiting.
All right, let's let you go on your way then.
Thank you.
So he turns around. He comes down to the deck.
The Jedi said I could leave. You have a problem with it? Go talk to him.
He'll be back.
Wait, I want to see if I can walk around
He
with him.
goes
and show
over to
me
the
ropes.
locker. Takes
I'm
his,
right. I'm on the. I'm in the. I thought, like, if I could
You're in the locker.
get any closer to the locker, I'd be in the locker.
He opens it and just fists
He
me.
kind of just. You mind getting out of my way?
I walk down the stairs. I'm gonna say, let him go. He'll be back.
He'll be back for his monkey.
Let him have his monkey.
You heard him. And Scray.
No, I wouldn't move. That was the whole point. I know he'll be back for this monkey, so that's why I nuked it and put it in the locker.
Okay, let me spell it to you in simplistic terms that maybe a Mandalorian will understand. Me no work with you no more. You make me angry. Hondo angry. Hondo not friend. Hondo not work with you.
You were
What are you
never
supposed to do
working
with
for me in the first place.
Hondo take monkey. Hondo go away.
Mando took monkey, threw in locker. Hondo go away, come back for monkey.
Oh, you want me to come back for the monkey?
Let him have the monkey and go.
Can't let him.
Listen to your Jedi handler, Mandalorian. While you still have the ability to do it under your own power.
We know his history, so you know, like, getting on his bad side's not a good thing. I mean, that's ultimately why I had to let it
I don't
go.
know his history.
He doesn't.
We read the history.
I know that. I know
Well, he
his,
knows his criminal
I
history.
know his
but
criminal history.
Well, the criminal history's enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, you guys suck.
Why? Like, out of character really quick. Just explain to me why I would give him back the monkey really quick.
I mean, honestly, you probably wouldn't.
I don't know. I was just trying to. Hopefully, you would agree. I mean, it's so part of it is this giant thing, and at this point, he's threatening you. So either you need to deal with him. I mean, you wouldn't just let him leave at this
If he keeps
point.
threatening me, I'll take it as a threat.
I mean, he did just threaten you that he's coming back with people to get his
never
monkey.
finished what he was
never
going to
said
say.
that. He
Well,
just said,
No,
"You
you're
want
just
me to
putting
come
words
back
in
for
Hondo's
monkey?"
mouth.
I mean, it's
come back.
implied.
So
What kind of a race is he?
He's a weak way.
Is there a derogatory term for weak way?
wrinkle skin.
Oh god.
Penis wrinkle?
No, wrinkle
Just
skin.
call it a circle. Well, that's not cool.
The monkey will be here when you get back, Vivian.
And he kind of looks to you. I warned you. And so he turns around and he...
Wait,
How
let
much
me
is
go
that
with
monkey worth?
Not a lot. Koike monkey lizards are not rare.
Wait, I wanted to convince him to let me go with him and show me the ways. I didn't treat him
You're just
badly.
gonna follow him anyway. Just still
Oh yeah, true.
So yeah, so he slam hits the button that opens the door. Don't worry, Mando. I'll be back.
I'm walking out with him. I've done nothing wrong with him. He shouldn't show me any hatred yet.
And so he goes into the docks.
I'm at least hoping that he won't hold a grudge against me.
Well, you guys are crewmates.
All right, so yeah, so he goes down, and as you go down, you see a droid
Mando.
standing there. Welcome to Point Nadir. Piss off!
I verbally laugh about that though in the game.
And so the droid gets in your way, and he's like there's like.
I'm going to walk by it.
So you try to, and the droid kind of moves in your way again. Hello, welcome to Point Nadir.
Can I jump over said robot? Crit.
All right. So you jump over, and the droid. Excuse me, you have to pay for your berthing spot, sir.
The money's in there. They're paying for it.
I'm afraid we cannot allow you to proceed any further, sir.
We better chase the captain down.
Brian,
Captain Vivian.
I'm talking to the docking people. That's where I am. That's why
Yeah,
Okay.
I was talking to the computer thingy.
Are you though?
Yeah.
She is now.
Funny, I don't see anyone at the chair.
Come on, I did a really cool jump, and you're gonna leave me hanging like that?
Like suspended in the air.
I did a bunch of
I
flips.
tried
and
to fix the
spins.
relationship.
I said while they were talking and working the Hondo stuff out, I was gonna go out and do the dock thing, and they RP'd the Hondo stuff first.
Oh.
At least I get to get
All right.
Thanks for listening.
some force lightning on it.
All right, so so you go down and you see.
The docking fees were in the higher up tier, so I mean.
Hello and welcome to Point Nadir Slip Stocking Berth.
Hey, we are in need of lots of repairs, so we need a mechanic.
My face is covered, by the way.
Are you guys just run by me?
Well,
I jumped over you guys.
Bolted out, told the bot to piss off, and then
Well, now he's not coming back
I'd
to
be
help.
like,
and then Raisin walked out and jumped over.
get him!
He just parkoured over the robot.
I mean, technically, you guys caused this. I'm just trying to follow and learn some shit.
What
You
type
could
of?
sell him.
So the droid is.
I'd sell
We're in
him.
his turf.
So the droid says, "What type of maintenance will you require?"
That was exactly my thought process. We're in his turf.
For an extra 500 credits, we can have a scanning crew go aboard and ascertain the exact damage to your spacecraft.
Do I actually know what... I mean, I should know all the issues.
You got a nice list.
And I hand him, like, this big list of, like, this is what I have issues with.
So he takes the data pad. And, yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
He takes the thing and he pulls it up on a hologram thing.
Jesus.
Oh dear.
Yes. And you give me an estimated price
He's there for like 5 minutes
and the things that might be
calculating.
the things that might be
He's got, like,
negotiable or be able to put off, or that I can
The
buy
screen is his
parts
face,
for
and
to
it's
fix
just like a
myself.
circle just loading.
Oh.
Buffering.
He has like the O face, like oh, and you hear the ching with all the dollars.
I'm like,
I can't see.
if possible, I would like to buy parts and fix most of the larger things
think you should
myself.
say
I'm making a food real quick. Do you want me to put your nails in the
Let's
bowl?
see.
Oh yeah.
Codex. 1 second. I have to look at the type of YT series transports. Okay, you are a colossal.
Do I have any animal husbandry?
I beg your pardon.
I'm seeing if I'm good with animal husbandry.
Husbandry?
Yeah.
I don't think they allow bestiality in Star Wars universe.
I just thought that's
Okay.
the way we were using those terms.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
So he's calculating. I do apologize for the inconvenience, but on the slips, self-maintenance is not allowed. We use repairs for our own mechanics to guarantee the best service.
Can I purchase parts and fix later?
You will have to go to the trade market district in order to purchase parts.
Okay, I'm like, I want to point out the things that we cannot leave dock without, that they can fix, and the small things that I would like to fix. Like, I will go and buy the parts and I will fix it on my truck.
So going through,
If I'm paraphrasing what he's saying, they're not going to let you do any repairs on your own ship in their space, so that way they're not held liable for the repairs that you may or may not do to your ship.
Yeah, I'm
So
going
what
to do the
she's
inside
saying
stuff.
is she's going to give the big items because she would know the list, so she just gives Brian the items for us to be able to fly.
The larger things
Gotcha.
that they have
They're
to
going to
do
get us
now.
off the ground. You're going to fix us later.
Yes.
Got it.
all right,
Don't
so
tell that to the robot.
No. It's like, I just want these ones then.
Rope it. With the amount of repairs you have, it'll approximately take 5 days in order to repair your ship.
Okay.
However, there are several small inconsistencies that will require your ship to be repaired in order for it to fly.
Such as
You currently have 250 circuit boards that are in need of repair. You approximately have 35 feet worth of core that needs to be replaced.
I can do
And miscellaneous. I'm sorry, but we cannot allow you to do self-repair on your ship.
There's got to be a casino in here.
How much would it cost for you to do all of it?
So he's calculating it up. For berthing, including maintenance, you are looking at 15,000 credits. That is not including ship replenishment,
Replenishment?
which is another 1,000.
I didn't write down any money.
It's 1,000.
Stupid.
So
Last
16.
game night.
So basically, with all the repairs
How much did we
needed,
get last game night? Remember?
That was like 35.
and unfortunately, your hyperdrive is need to be replaced. That will be an additional 5,000 on top of the 16 for a total of 21,000 credits.
How much money do you have, Autumn? Do you have
I am
written
not
down?
covering this whole
No. No, but how much do you have written down? Because that'll tell us how much
I have
Alex should have.
47,633.
So, 47,000?
Yes.
oh.
How the hell did you get 47,600 right there?
That's what you gave me.
No, 4,700 and whatever.
Wait.
There's no way you could have started out with
You
47,000.
gave us like
35K.
I started off with over 1,000. I had like
Yeah.
4,000. I want to say to begin with.
Okay.
How much do you have, did you
I
say?
had
I had more
10K
than
to
that.
begin with.
That's
Right.
because of who
I had
you
like-
are.
Yeah.
And how much do you have now?
10K plus whatever we were given last game night.
I didn't
What,
write
What did you write
anybody
down?
figure out what we?
I know there's no
Writing
way
it
you
down.
got 35,000. You probably would have gotten 3,500 credits.
I'm thinking we got
35,000.
7,000 something.
I was saying like it was
Because
a large enough
because
number where
7
I was
is
like,
written
oh, really?
new here.
Go
Okay.
back and listen to the last game night.
I don't know if we did a rewards. I might have stopped it.
Yeah. Well, I can guarantee you it wasn't 47,000.
I think it was
credits.
7,500 for each of us that we got.
That sounds more believable.
So 14.
Yeah. 47.
7,500.
I
So write
feel
down
like I had a decent
7,500.
amount to begin with, but okay.
Yeah, so the total is going to be 21,000
Yeah, I
credits
got 17.5 then.
To do a hyperdrive replacement and all repairs, which will bring your ship back up to 100%.
So let's just divide it and pay it,
Fuck that. Charge it to Fulcrum's account.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's right.
We did get to do that.
He said we could. We're doing it.
We have his card. Be like,
You
Where?
Black card?
Hey, we're doing this. This is his. He sent us.
exactly.
He's like,
Why are we gonna pay our own money?
it's fake. They take it for fraud.
Oh my gosh.
I quit if that happens.
It says no.
I didn't even sign up for this gig, so I definitely.
Negative
And this
5,000.
is why
You
we
owe
sell-
this card money.
What's his face?
He said we could get nice
If you guys
hotels,
got all
we could drink,
7,000
he could
credits
pay for
last
our
game,
ship
you can
repairs.
all pay for it.
Why would we want to?
You don't have to, but
I don't care about these people.
that's why I jumped over and left.
I mean,
No, you don't
It was
give a
like,
shit.
no.
Hondo keeps calling us all friends.
You don't give a shit about
we're
me.
barely acquaintances. We barely even know each other. We just got thrown into
Does
the
he
thing
know
to go on our own personal quest.
Does he know that?
Who, Hondo?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
no,
he lives
don't
in his
think
own
he does.
personal world.
Who, me?
Well, yeah, he does. We're in it right now. And you pissed him off. That's why I'm chasing him.
Wait, did we
and
knock
going
him out
to-
yet?
No, he already
Hondo
left.
the ship.
I know.
He's chasing
running
him.
away.
Okay.
Well, I'm just chasing him to
Your
learn,
noodles are just-
My
learn
noodles
stuff,
are
and,
overdone.
and he doesn't hate me, so.
No, I took him out.
But he hates the rest of you.
So
I
you're
give
gonna-
him the card.
Okay. So he looks at the card and he does a scan. I'm sorry, but these are Republic debtaries. You will need to use another form of currency.
They're what?
Republic debtaries.
They don't accept it. It's like going to.
Okay,
Europe
I just
and
want to
using,
say this on the
I don't
record.
know,
I quit
pesos?
Malcolm's little job that I didn't sign up for. If I'm paying for the ship repairs, am I paying for my hotel now? Am I paying for my drinks?
Well,
Fuck this guy.
What
Well,
did
yeah.
he give us? What kind of credits do we have on us now?
So
Yeah, because we just have the credits he gave us.
And I just have credits. I don't have
assuming
Republic
they-
Dutch. I don't have Empire coins. I don't have
They're like
Mandalorian silver.
No, you do have 10,000 because we sold the ship. Me,
Is
you,
that
and
what we
Tyler
have for?
sold the ship.
Okay, I was just
So
like, I could've
that's where
sworn
you
this
have
was
another
right, but-
10,000.
Half of it.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm like, that's
all right, that's fair.
I knew I had a decent amount.
So the credits that were given to you,
That's what it
were not
was.
given you directly from Fulcrum. It was like a deposit that was put. Those credits that you were given were universal credits, meaning they're used. They have the ability to change currency depending on where you are. So the credits you currently have on your person can be used here. Now the card that he gave you works for the core and mid rim territories.
What's the conversion?
1-to-1.
Is there a conversion center on this?
Yeah, it won't work with a card. It's a data card. Data cards and credits are different things. That's like trying to use a credit card at a
Just-
currency exchange. It just doesn't work.
Can we
You can
take
take out
out cash
200
advance?
That's what I was gonna say. You can take about 200 out at a time.
Just Krunk have his own money. To pay
Hunk.
his hunk. Because he's part of this team. Even if he's an NPC, he needs to pay as well. I'm factoring him in the division here.
He has about 500 credits on him.
You guys are real stingy for needing to get out of here real quick before you get sold out.
Wait, who are we trying to...
She's trying to hustle Hunk for some money.
Okay, no.
I'm saying we're dividing this
Get her,
between everybody.
Vesper!
He's
No.
part of the freaking team.
Wouldn't he
So
have gotten
I will
paid
pay
too?
for...
divided it.
I will pay. He
NBC.
is not a part of the
He's
team. He's broke as fuck.
Wait, Tyler's
Okay.
sleeping. Go rob him.
Which you got this.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously,
Oh,
if
Tyler
Tyler
is
asleep,
there.
can we rob him?
He's unconscious.
Great, we can rob
Yeah,
him.
you can still rob him.
Okay.
We've had to
See how it
walk
works?
his little body
So,
around
is-
2
in
missions.
this, I've never thought about this. In the Star Wars universe, do people walk around with wallets?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I used to
technically
pickpocket all the time in the old game.
They walk around with data chips that have a certain number of credits on them that represent that, or they walk around with actual metallic coins.
That's why there were so many bar fights in the other game. I
remember
pickpocketed everybody. You weren't part of it. But I started
So
all the
we're
bar
worried about what
fights.
you're going to do here.
Well, I'm not pickpocket now.
Yeah, it's true.
Yet.
Alright, so I'm going to have to calm everybody and be like, okay, we need to divide 21,000 up between all of us.
Why don't you just turn around and yell back up in the
Okay,
ship?
what is it? Just give me a number.
For my calculator.
What's his
I'm
face?
not
It's
there.
gonna pay me back.
How about we pay for
Well,
the
Tyler
birthing
can pay
fee,
for it.
and then
I mean, we can
pay
split it
them
and I'll
after
erase
the
it.
repairs are done. You don't pay for repairs before.
No,
they're
yeah,
done.
let's pay the birthing fee first. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Tyler's got 15K. So
Okay, Tyler's paying too.
I mean, so it's 1, 2.
He's still a body.
It's divided by
He's
6.
paying.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Hunk.
but Point Nadir operations require the payment be done in advance in order to actually get the repairs.
Okay, we got it, robot.
Shut up, robot.
There's
So
no
what's
need to
21
be
divided by 6?
Hold on. 21,000.
Droid's like, bitch.
I'm still following him. I don't know where he's at now, but
What's that?
That
so I'm still
is
following him, trying to
3,500.
calm him down.
Yeah, so Troy, go ahead and roll
3,500.
a
So literally
perception.
what we got from last game.
Well, I'm like right behind him talking. to him,
Basically.
like trying to.
So
We got the
don't
silver
write
tongue
3,500
ability, so I'm
down.
trying
I don't know who
No.
you are. Go away.
But I want to learn from you.
I don't care.
I've done nothing to you.
Piss
Let's
off.
follow him. Let's go follow him.
Do not let that man out of your sight.
15. Silver tongue, so I can reroll it. Damn. 14.
Yeah, no. He's
I'm still
just,
gonna follow.
Oh, you're still going to try and follow him?
He's gonna.
Like it's really
shadow.
weird what they did to your monkey.
3,500.
I'm not there. I've only got like 3,900. I ain't paying for that shit.
You got.
Yeah, you are.
Last.
Yeah, you are.
Just you don't add what. You
I'm
got
not even
last
there.
time.
Good luck getting it.
He didn't get any last time. He wasn't here.
He
Yeah.
would have been there.
He does have, I mean, huh?
He would
No.
have been there.
No, we got paid and we all split it and left him out. And
Well, yeah,
because
so
he
I'm not
wasn't
paying.
there.
Why would I do that? You guys, those damages were from your mission. I was on the ship sleeping. Might as well rob Tyler. He's unconscious and you're robbing him. Tisk tisk.
At this point, how much does another ship cost? Let's just buy a new ship.
A lot.
A lot. Like 50,000 for a used. And that's,
Ew.
honestly, that's how much this one cost. It was used.
I'm still trying to persuade him. No.
You're paying your share.
Good luck.
So he takes
21.
off. So eventually, he just takes off running through a crowd of people.
Technically, if he's
I'm not
not
gonna
there
chase him
and he
then.
already left, he can't give us his data chip anyway.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm already gone.
So yeah, he rolled a crit for his stealth. He's gone. Like you.
Well, I wasn't gonna try to chase him at that point anyways. Well, you guys pissed him off.
We weren't gonna.
Is there like one of those map things,
Who's
like when you're-
behind the screen? He was going to get away at one point or another.
Is there like one of those map things like in an
Invisible jet.
airport? Is there one of those map things like in an airport?
Yeah. So
Can I see
where's
if
the
this-
casino?
Since I'm out there, Brian, can I roll to try and see if I can beat him?
see if you can beat
You're
a.
not going to beat him.
I'm gonna try.
28 staff.
I wanna
It's like
try.
30 something.
It's actually
perception? What am
you'll
I
have to
rolling?
roll a 29 or higher for a perception.
Which is
So you have to
doable.
roll. You have to get a nat 20.
I can't.
And then you have to do
My
a fourth
perception's
one.
a 7.
And technically,
There's no
and
point.
technically, it's a penalty for you because of the distance few are to the crowd. There is I don't have them all the minis off. There is.
I would say
this
take
place
a
is
monkey
crowded.
with you now.
What do you mean?
Well, it comes back to the ship and there's no monkey. He's going to bring friends. Well, now he's got to find you.
That's fine. I'm on the ship. I assume that
No, I'm
if
saying just
someone
bring the
shows
monkey
up
with
in the higher class port and start causing a ruckus, all the robots and their friends are going to show up and be
Robots.
like, "What's going on here? Please do not cause violence on the main floor."
That might happen.
That's true. There's security
I
here.
want to find out where the casino is, though. That's why I'm looking at the map.
All right. So you want to know?
I'm taking notes of the casino and weapons.
So you learn
Cantina,
that
possibly.
the Point Nadir has a place called the Arcade District. Point Nadir's entertainment and red light district is best known as the Arcade. A large number of cantinas flourish within the arcade's narrow expanse.
Oh, here.
Columns carved from the comet's solid interior by Salvo and Fish's mining droids decorate the arcade streets and byways. Taverns, casinos, and Angeliac-funded social clubs sit within spitting distance of one another. Spice dealers camp on street corners, barking a consistent litany of prices, products, and promises. Pirates on shore leave are commonly found looking for a diversion in the arcade. Duels and brawls are hourly occurrences here on especially busy nights. Much of the business in the arcade is overseen by the Angeliac Huts and their lackeys. Neither Epsis nor the Sable Dawn has much interest in the arcade, though their agents keep tabs on the district's going on.
You guys pissed him off, and the huts are part of this.
He is
Wait a
no
minute.
friend of the Huts.
Isn't he wanted?
Yes.
Yeah, but
He is no friend of the
we
Huts.
would have gotten big money from them if we would have sold.
Well, it depends if he sells out the Jedi.
Yeah.
You're a Jedi.
You don't know that. I don't even know that. Technically, I was banished, so I'm not.
So, there are 7...
Is weapons close to that? Like a weapons dealer at all?
So that would actually be the Ministry District.
Alright, I'm just going to go to the casino. Make my way towards the casino. Or red light district. I feel like I'm going to get
Okay.
roofied.
Are you guys all going to go to that district?
Nope.
Or...
I'm staying on the ship.
Seeing
Well, technically,
him
I'm
run
just up on my
by,
own.
I want to see if there's like a security center on this pad, and I need to find a way
Are you
into
gonna rat out our captain?
3,500 for the repair.
it. No, I am going to come up with a security idea for this thing because I know he's coming back.
Just put the lasers on auto fire.
So in order
down the hallway.
to get to the district you want to, you have to take a skiff. That's $500 credit rental.
I have to take a skiff.
Can you just get on the public
shit.
transport
There is no public transport here. It's either by foot or skiff rental.
and walk it?
Yeah, what?
It would take you 3 hours.
You have to have anything to do with... No, I'll just take the skiff.
So you go to the...
Are you still
Now he
chasing
can't
him?
afford his parts of the repairs.
Hold up.
You're still chasing him.
It's $500
No, he's out.
for a skiff.
He's gone.
For a
Is
day.
he renting
We're
it?
gone.
For a
Is
day.
it his?
They rolled like a 29... Or
For the day.
we got 30-something stealth and ran off.
It's 500 credits to rent
Cost
the
that much
skiff
to
for the
rent a
day.
car?
And seeing as there's a lot of people, I can't roll that at all.
So as you make your way to the skiff rental place, you're actually stopped by 2 uniformed chiss
Damn it.
and what look like security uniforms. Excuse me, sir.
Seasacker. Citadel Security.
Good day.
Are you with that ship there? And they point over to your ship.
The second chance.
The second chance. Remember
I want to search my feelings about what's going to happen if I
I
lie.
want to search my own feelings. He doesn't know.
16. I get caught lying.
If you get caught lying, you see yourself being either shot or arrested. If you tell the truth, you
See yourself
get like this weird vision of you being escorted back to the ship by them.
I think that's a pretty clear direction to take. So,
So, yeah.
This was delightful, thank you.
are we all still on the ship?
I am.
I
I'm out
missed a
there.
lot
I'm talking
making
to the
soup.
droid dude.
I'd be like, our captain ran off and I'm trying to catch him.
Okay, that's good. That's a good.
Which, I mean, is
Yeah, that's accurate.
true.
He did say he was
Not wrong.
captain.
Captain Vivian.
And who is your captain?
It was, what was it?
Vivian
Undertaker Vivian something or other.
of the Hades cluster.
Hapian.
Yeah, it was Hapian.
Right?
It almost sounded like the
Oh,
other thing.
I thought it was Habees because it sounded like herpes.
Apian.
Oh, it's Hapian.
Hapian.
That's why it sounds
Yeah,
closer.
Hades.
I know, because he's way too ugly to be from Hapes.
He took off running from me. I'm trying
Apian
to,
are all beautiful women.
he took
I
off,
know.
took off running from me, and I'm trying to catch him.
Oh.
Can you please give a description of your captain, please, so I can report it to the security sector?
Guess I just give him a description.
Ooh, you're gonna.
Ooh, because his description is not Apian.
Are you sure
I'm
this
totally
person is
gonna
from
leave
the
this party.
Hades cluster?
I'm just new on the ship, and that's what he told me.
Okay, well, for now, we're going to have to ask you to go back to your ship.
Fine.
Wait, we can't hang out in here now?
Wait, yeah, I would ask why.
So
why can't I
you'll
go?
understand when they come towards you. Guys.
the red light.
So is everybody currently out of the ship right now?
I'm
No.
a monkey.
So you're staying on the ship.
I'm with security guards.
Well, I know that.
My fun's being ruined.
I'm very mad that.
Who is actually standing outside the ship?
I would come down.
Okay. I'm assuming wearing a cloak and hiding.
Correct.
Wait a minute. Oh, I got-
I'm talking to Honk about his terrible behavior.
Okay. So he kind of sits there, kind of just kicking a thing. He's like, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
Mom.
Look, there was a cute quaking monkey lizard. Never
Can't
seen.
cave every time you see a cute animal.
So
But
kinky.
I mean, in my defense,
If it's all about, we'll just get you a cute.
Can I pet the rabbit festival?
You should totally buy him an
We're
animal.
gonna get
here.
you a cute animal, so you're never distracted by another cute animal.
I mean, it could play to Jarek. It was interesting. He told me he would sit right there. He had to go to the refresher. What am I going to do? Keep him from going to the bathroom?
You walk with him to the bathroom.
Okay, that's just weird.
What's weird is that he's now gone, and you had one yap.
You're right, I only did have one job. I'm sorry, Vesper. I'm better than that.
It's okay. Still love you.
Love you too. So, what are we going to do here? We're going to go get messed up?
I already got messed up with the Jedi. He makes
Really? They actually...
He makes a good drink.
Really?
You wouldn't think
I
so.
thought they were like monks or something. You know,
No,
they
it's
can't...
crazy.
Or...
I was impressed.
Huh.
Nice guy.
Oh. Well, crap.
But we can go get a drink if you want one.
That'd be great, because I didn't get any of the Jedi drink, and I got yelled at, and then I lost Hondo. Don't even have the quaking monkey lizard, because
That's awesome.
Tin Man decided to dart it with a poison.
Yeah, that was a little
Animal cruelty, I'm not going to lie.
Alright. Yeah, let's go get a drink.
Sweet, let's go get a drink. So he comes down. Yeah, so basically everybody but the Mandalorian and Miggs, who's knocked out in a bed, are down. And as you guys come down, you see the Dark Jedi being escorted by what look like two men in uniform. Excuse me, gentlemen and ladies.
Lady.
Or
She's
walk
not
away.
leaving, is she? She's
She's,
doing
she's already at
repairs.
the bottom. She's already at the bottom talking to the thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So they show their badge. Point Nadir security.
Anyone could show a bag.
I'm going to have to ask that if you're going to enjoy the amenities of what we offer here, you're going to have to stay together as a group. You have been flagged as a questionable intentions. So, though that does not necessarily restrict you from enjoying everything we have to offer here, I'm going to have to ask that you all remain together as a group. And if for some reason you guys split up, that will result in certain consequences.
Who runs this place?
All we want to do is get away from each other, and now we have to walk.
Well, that all depends on what sector you're in.
Oh, I was talking about the whole place. There's no way that just oversees the whole thing.
It is run by the Triumvirate, the three heads of the three syndicates that have power here.
So can we all find Hondo then?
There was the third one. That's true.
Are you asking the people?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm like, what? Hot, Black Sun, and
As right now, it is controlled by three leaders. Zieta the Hutt of the Angelic clan, Liash Keen of the Apsis Syndicate, and Vrek Zan, leader of the Sable Dawn Syndicate.
They're all lame.
Okay,
Sable
like,
what?
do you know one of these guys?
Sable Dawn.
I don't know them, but they're lame. Do I know them?
Roll your galactic lore.
This is just going to be
Well, I
like
wanna roll
read the
that
book,
too.
isn't it?
That was an 18. Is it 18?
What do I have
lied,
to
15.
What do I have to add? Because I don't have anything to add.
Good.
What's your knowledge? What are your knowledges in?
I'm not smart.
I mean, her life would be. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
That's
Just-
why I'm asking. What knowledges do you have?
I only have
Just tactics. She has anything else written
yeah.
down. She
You
didn't pick
should
it
have
up.
two.
Actually, we went over this before where I should have had something, but we just
Right.
didn't fix it.
So
Which we gave you galactic lore.
You should probably have
Roll the
galactic
15.
lore. That would make sense for you.
Do I know?
Okay, sure. Where do I put that? In my knowledge?
yes, and your second knowledge.
Okay. Sure.
I think she should get bonuses though because this literally was her life.
Well, some syndicates she may not be aware of.
Okay, so, what would the skill bonus be to that?
That'd be your intelligence.
Your D20.
Intelligence +1
Yep.
plus D20.
So
Plus, if
15.
Brian gives you anything extra because of syndicate knowledge.
I actually the bonus or penalty or whatever you would get depending on which syndicate you're rolling for. So
I was
we
honestly
roll
just
3 separate
rolling
ones,
if
then?
any of them, like, rang a bell.
all right. Go ahead and roll.
I already rolled a 15.
Oh, I got 15.
I've also
Okay.
got a 15.
You do recognize, obviously, Ziada the Hutt. The Angelia clan is one of many clans of the Hutt Syndicate. The Hutt is, I mean, as you know, the Hutt Syndicate is one of the largest because...
Wasn't my
Huh.
origin mission just, like, to getting things from the hut people?
So your personal arc is, A, trying to find all the people who betrayed your father.
No,
and
no,
either,
no, no, no. When we played, didn't our... Do you remember, Autumn, our characters? Where were we when we were, like, trying to collect money from some dude who was trying to... Wasn't that hut territory?
On Tatooine, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but there was like this small section of territory where we weren't crossing the line and we were okay.
Right.
Okay,
That we were allowed to be in.
Yeah.
okay.
And, you know, and Ziada the Hutt may have no knowledge of that at all because there's so many huts and so many clans of huts that
Okay.
are running the syndicate right now.
But like you said something about a tentative truce between them.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a
Okay,
There's
so
like,
just,
well,
like, general, like, I know about them, but I don't know specifics. Is that what you're saying?
yeah. So like you may not have heard of Ziada the Hutt, but you have heard of the Angeliac clan of huts. So, and then as far as the Epsis Syndicate, that's probably one you never heard of because they're based solely at here.
Okay.
And since you never heard of Point Nadir, you would have no idea of them. And Sable Dawn, you have heard rumors of that syndicate and that the Sable Dawn are known for their assassins.
Okay, man.
Can I ask security
So
guards?
I just tell everybody to keep a lookout.
Can I ask which districts they control?
Who the
Security guards. The 2 fucking hall miners behind me.
The security here is a neutral sect. Everyone allows our authority. Our authority is backed up by the Triumvirate.
Well, yeah, I just want to know who runs which sectors.
Ah, yes. Well, if you look at the map, which she's going to point up.
I was going to say, what map?
So we're in the triumvirate.
No, the Triumvirate.
Triumvirate are the
The
3
Triumvirate are the
syndicates.
3 heads of the
Oh,
syndicate.
sorry.
So as you know, we are here on the ships. That is here. That is a 3-way control of each of these sectors. You have Sable Dawn, Epsis, and Angeliac Clan. You are here, Angeliac Clan.
Okay.
Okay? The souk, or the marketplace, is more of a neutral ground. There is no control there because money comes and goes out of other places.
That's where I want to go.
The arcade is controlled by the Angeliac clan. The utility ward is owned by the Sable Dawn. And the ministry precinct and trade district belongs to the Epsis. The fishers, slaves. By the way, we have a slave auction today going on in the souk, if you're interested.
Any big catches? Like, what would catch our eye?
Oh, you know, we have some Zeltrans, we have some Twi'leks, and we have a couple of others. We even got our hands on some slaves from the Empire. Go figure. So, if you want to rent a skiff, you'll have to do it together.
Thank you for the information.
You're welcome. Enjoy Resh 9365. Point Nadir. Have a good day and stay out of trouble.
Wait, do they have a map we can get from them or something?
Basically,
Like
the
this-
map I'm showing you is what you get.
Probably bring it up on your own datapad now.
Yeah.
You think I carry around a datapad? I checked, I don't.
Actually.
We need to look up, like, who on this place has bounties for Hondo.
You really want to pull at that string.
I want to see if there's people who really like him here that are going to back him, and then we're going to have an entire mob coming at us. I want to know.
Well, this is his place.
I'm
This
going
is
to the
not
slave
his
market,
place.
guys.
No, actually.
Yeah, I think
What are you talking
I
about?
would
He's been
go
here
there.
before.
That
This is
means
his
you're all
turf.
going there.
Wait. Why do you want to go there?
Probably to see if there's any more Jidi.
What?
Jidi. He wants to go to the slave
Oh,
market.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're
I
saying.
highly doubt they'd sell a Jedi.
Wait, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Jedi wouldn't want himself to be known. Probably the best disguise would be going off as just someone completely normal, someone who could be passed.
You
as a
should
slave.
use the force to see if you can ping anybody.
I mean, if I was going there, I would go to, like, free slaves, because if you free slaves,
what are you, Abe Lincoln?
people.
Get out of here.
If you were and you
It'd be the right thing
and
to
you
do.
just got yourself sold in a slave market. And
Literally,
some-
when he said slave market, I was like, let's free the slaves. In my head.
You guys are
Free
really
slaves.
looking to get fucked
well,
up.
that should
Obviously.
be
I
okay.
give you a look of
Maybe not the
not
first thing
now.
we do. Yeah, I was like, maybe not the first. That'd be like
No,
the
no, no,
last
no, no,
thing
no,
before
no,
we
no.
leave.
No, within regards to
what
your
would you call it?
question, I give you a look just saying not
year
now.
one,
Yeah, that.
you realize Honda's going to try to get us sold into slavery. That's what's trying to happen. That's what's going to happen.
That's why we have
Oh,
Well, he's definitely- he's
is that
definitely
why you
getting
made the
Aaron
year
Pretzel.
one?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. That was a good reference.
He's probably definitely going to try to get Aaron sold as a slave, though. You definitely, for sure, too.
Get us a great deal.
Actually, I think I may be the
Bye,
only one that
guys.
he's not on his bad side right this moment.
Well, I'm not on his bad side. I just don't want to piss off because you guys made him angry. Which is,
I
don't like.
would really like to set up a security system around our ship so that way if he comes into the docking bay, it will alert us. And if there is
Why don't you talk to
safety
the
measures,
robots?
there can be safety
All
measures.
right, so just to give you a breakdown of the districts real quick. So you have the slips, obviously, where you guys are at now. You have the Sullivan Souk, which is basically the central marketplace in the heart of the Shadowport. You have the Trade District, which is mostly like a warehouse, industrial district, or more permanent vendors. You have, obviously, the Tethers, which is the more lower-end docking bay. Then you have the Arcade, which is the red light district. You have the Fisher district, which is more like the slums, and it's also the area where that's the entrance into the mines, which is technically restricted. People try and go there anyway just to see them, but there are caution because there's supposedly a predatory animal there that have been causing a lot of deaths.
Wait, mines of what, though?
You don't know. I mean, some say that there are precious gems in there.
Oh, like nobody
Some-
actually knows?
Well, they are mining in there right now, but it's mostly slaves that are doing it. And anyone, everything and anything, precious stones, carbon, they even found some spice geodes there for spice. But they do say that there are creatures supposedly living deep in the mines that have actually been responsible for many deaths and missing people.
Sounds
then-
like we want to go there.
There's also the Ministry Precinct, which is where the central government of Point Nadir is. That's where most of the Triumvirate will be at. That is restricted, though. The Nest, which is the Mercenary District, where you can go to find a mercenary or assassin to hire, or you can find jobs of that kind of work. But be careful because a lot of people go in there to either get lost themselves or to hire an assassin or a mercenary group or something like that.
So if we all have to go together, we all need to choose. And don't we need to go after Hondo first?
Nobody knows where he's at.
And then there's
What?
the utility.
Nobody knows where he's at.
Then there's
We
the
haven't gotten that far.
then there's the utility award, which is
Yeah.
where all like the engineering section, the gravity section, that's highly restricted, under heavy guard. And then they also like the droid is also giving you like places of interest, like the Cruelest Cut Cantina, where they have the gladiatorial arena, and also places where you can actually make bets on the gladiatory fights. You have the Fish's Pub, which is a pub that are known. Let's see, many notorious pirates go there because they have like really good live music and dancers. There's another place called Under the Table. It's a cantina. It's a triple entendre of sorts. It can be taken as a distribution of drinking oneself under the table. Secondly, most of the shady deals that take place in the dark recesses of the bar are paid for under the table. Finally, it's a common tactic for smugglers and their benefactors to secretly pull a weapon during negotiations under the table. That's why it's called under the table.
They tried too hard.
I would take out all the tables. Doesn't sound like
Wouldn't sit down.
So under the table is frequented by smugglers, shipjackers, and shady merchants. So if you're trying to look for the more illegal stuff, you can probably find them at the under the table cantina. They have the Crown Court Casino, Lucky's Casino. They have chop shops, information services, and they have what's called the Bounty Post. Is the bounty located within the Central Gallery? The Bounty Post is that district's only permanent structure there. Individuals can post or look for bounties for a modest fee. Individuals are issued unique identification numbers in addition to monthly fees. The Bounty Post takes a small percentage of any bounties as a finder's fee. So that's basically where to go if you're a bounty hunter, looking for and or wanting to post a bounty. So there's also safe houses and different shops. You have Keen's Emporium, a place called To the Teeth, which is one of the more
Armed.
important weapon shops. That's run by a Quarren called Yalpor War, the arms dealer. And then you have a place called Void Imports, which has very shady black market deals.
Sounds amazing.
I feel like that's where he'd go.
He's probably a safe house.
What, the black market one?
So I already
I
said I'm going to
totally-
the slave market.
I totally think he would have done the
So
bounty.
you're going to go to
We
the...
can't separate though. And
That's exactly
why would
what
you
I
go
think.
slave market first?
That's exactly what. Wait a
I
minute.
don't give a reason. I just start walking that
Damn
direction.
you! Fuck off! I've got
If none
force
of us
track.
go with you, you can't go.
Should have used it on him when you had the chance. You have to actually touch him with it first before it'll work.
Well, can I touch it? Oh no, that'll just take me to his monkey.
Pretty much.
You have 1 hour.
I forgot about
I
that.
know.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's...
I'm just saying.
Well, we got 5 days here,
So
so.
you're done going through everything?
Yeah, I was just giving you guys a choice. So where do you guys want to go?
So you guys do not put priority on Hondo then?
Well, I totally think he went to bounty.
First month.
I definitely put priority.
Well, I
but
want
I
to go
don't know.
find someone who's going to be back.
I don't know how far we're gonna get.
He's gonna be back with large amounts of muscle.
Might not be him that comes back,
Exactly. But it,
which is why he would go to the bounty area, probably.
Maybe.
But I also don't want to go there and be like, oh, hey, we're looking for you, and everybody's like,
I would like to pull up who has bounties on him in here.
You have to go to the bounty post to do that.
We just pulled it up in the ship, like
Well, you've pulled up his criminal record, yes, but
Not
since you're not
here.
a member
no,
of the
you
bounty
had
hunter...
there was like a list of everybody who had bounties on him in the ship when we were looking at it.
But you said here. We don't know who's here.
No.
Yes, there was. Okay.
You looked up his criminal record and the bounty on him.
And who is paying what?
Right. You have the Bounty Hunters Guild that's
Fine,
paying
let's
this
go
much and the Empire
bounty.
that's paying this much, but you don't...
Fine, I'm down with the bounty thing too then. If we have to go all the way over there to do that.
I will be on the ship awaiting the return of Hondo.
Okay.
So
Is there-
whenever anyone
I would
else
say
wants
it's going to be kind of a boring game night for you, man, because people are
It's
going to
what
be...
I would do. I might not, he would not leave that monkey's side waiting for this guy to get back.
We could
I'm just
bring the
waiting for
monkey.
Fulcrum to pop into my gauntlet and be like, hey, let's go
I
here.
don't
I'm like, okay, cool, let's go there.
I don't
That's all I'm
necessarily
waiting for.
want to
Bring
go to the
the monkey
bounty
with us.
section because
I
I
don't
know he
wanna
probably would have
try
went,
monkey.
and I don't
Well,
want to walk
one
into
thing
that
I will
shit.
tell you out of
In a
character is
bag?
Fulcrum will not contact you, because right now, A, he's giving you guys
Sleeping.
kind of some distance because of the whole cooldown thing. B, he's right now putting together a target package for the second part of the Star Destroyer mission, so he will not be contacting you this game night.
We could
Right,
throw the
I
thing in
don't-
a backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw it back.
I personally don't want to go to the bounty hunter section. I just said that he might go there because I don't want to walk in and everybody's like,
unfortunately, security has already said you guys have to be together, so you guys will have to
I know.
decide where you want to go.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We're
one guy that-
electing.
One guy that says he wants to go to the Central Market for the slave auction.
I would like to go to the black market.
So which one?
Actually, I'd like to go to the tavern.
Make a list and you're going to...
Well, that's in the arcade
in a
section.
bar crawl.
Whatever.
I don't
So
know.
that's two separate districts, so
I need
I-
information. We need information.
I don't think I
That's-
should be going to.
informational services is in a different district.
I was thinking of that too.
Just
I was
based
like,
off who I am, I
we
don't
are-
know if I should be
we
in the
might
bounty
have
area.
bounties on our heads too, so
We probably do.
We probably do.
Why? I wasn't
This
going
is why I wanted to look it up in the ship, because you told us how much the Empire was going to pay for him and how much
Well,
the
you
Huts
can-
were going to pay for him.
Well, I mean, you
And-
can do that, but I thought you were asking if any bounty hunter here has a bounty on you. That you would have to go to the bounty
Would
post.
the Huts be part of that, though? I mean,
Well, the Hut clan, but you don't know what Hut has a bounty on you. I mean,
So
why, why would the Huts have a bounty on you? You haven't done anything to them.
not on me, on him.
Hondo.
Oh,
She wants to
yeah.
know Hondo's.
Oh.
Yeah.
She wants to
Anyways.
know if she can find someone here who wants Hondo, and she can be like, he's here.
Hey, there's that.
He'll be back at this ship at approximately
That
this
is
time.
literally-
So
the
put
sum
some
of
people
what she
here
was
so we
trying
can
to
do
do.
some help. Or can I just find a way to, again, is there a security center here where I can set it up to where it will alert us if he comes back to the, or
Our Mando can alert us.
I guess
Yeah, I'm good.
if he's gonna just stay, then
I'll play sentry. That's what I'm
Just
built
freeze
for.
up the docking thing.
Yeah. Well, they need, the engineers need to be able to get on and off to do their repairs.
Sounds like they need to keep knocking.
Well, I mean, you could look up to see if the Bounty Hunter Guild has a bounty on Hondo, which they do, and everyone has access to anyone who's a Bounty Hunter Guild member will have access to it here. So, because in fact, the bounty post will have a Bounty Hunter Guild kiosk there. So
Can
anybody
we look
looking
up all of ours?
Like a spirit terminal at the end.
yeah.
Can we look up all of ours?
Do you really want to go and look yourself up there?
That was
Flag
suspicious.
something.
No, on our
Can you
ship.
search my feelings on
I'm just looking up everybody.
If we know what
which
we're-
district we will not get fucked up in the most.
10 minutes from now, you can't tell because you
What about
haven't-
5? What about 5?
5 minutes from now,
Yeah.
you don't know.
What about 30?
That's more
Can't tell that
realistic.
far. Search Your
Alright.
Feelings only goes out 10 minutes into the future.
Don't get any vision of like
I do
getting
think
there
it
like
is smart to know what
I mean,
we're worth and if
You have
there's anyone
many
here
possible
that might
futures
be
because there's so
over
much
us.
going on
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
place. It's like you can have a great
Well, we know
time.
their
You could
worth.
cheat. You could
well, I mean,
start
like,
fights.
all right. So if I was,
Yeah.
if we were going to bounty hunters,
But for Syndicate
Thing or whatever.
especially, she might have bounty on her.
Yeah, I'm
And if
starting
you go
to feel
walking
like
into this zone with
maybe I should
her,
stay on the ship.
it's already suspicious to walk in and look yourself up.
Okay, seriously, who is like watching the freaking console to be like
The bounty
"Oh,
hunters?
Who's typing what?
I imagine there's
Well, if
something.
your
Nobody
name goes in there.
cares.
I imagine there's something in this universe where
doubt it.
somebody could, if somebody's watching someone closely enough that they could be pinged when
We're already
someone's
being
searched
monitored.
somewhere.
We got flagged as soon as we dropped in here.
why can't you look yourself up on the ship?
You know what? I'm gonna look her up. She can look
How
me
did we
up.
get pinged?
Well, that works.
Why did we get pinged?
Who said you got pinged?
They said that we got flagged.
They said we got
That's
flagged.
suspicious.
Correct, because based on the
And
conversation,
Honda wasn't beautiful. I told you.
based on the conversation that
Because
was
his name was
done,
Vivian and it was a man's voice.
He
based on the
lied about
conversation
where he
you guys,
was.
when you guys
Was
first
wrong.
said, they said, "Okay, let them in, but we're going to put them under suspicious flag and make sure they stay together as long as they
Because
don't
you guys
cause
didn't answer the questions at the beginning. And then all of a
They-
sudden we had
I
all the
answered
incorrect
that. They were like,
information.
We did.
I answered them right away.
They didn't answer us
Worded.
right away.
Yeah, but you were like off-putting. So
Right.
My vote's for
I am off
for the cantina to find information.
Well, you'll want to go to the information brokers then, not the canteen.
Okay, hey, I'm gonna look her
Well,
up
I'm
and
just
she's
assuming-
gonna look me up.
I'm just assuming most
Okay.
people are like that.
On the ship.
You gave them a
With the
description of our
Spartans.
captain,
Yeah.
so they should be trying to find our captain to get him back with our crew since he's
Yeah.
off on doing whatever fuck all too.
True.
Why are they still behind me? I thought they fucked off already.
They're just listening.
Yeah, listen, you guys mumble back and forth.
I thought you guys were security.
Oh, we are sorry.
Go secure.
Why? Yeah. Hey, can you watch our ship for us?
We actually already have it monitored. And he points up to the cameras and stuff.
Can you send us a message if, say, someone or a gang of someone's decided like they were coming at it? Just in case.
Are you worried that that's going to happen to
Don't
us?
say
We
you
don't
worded
know
that
this
wrong.
place, and
That's-
from what I see, there's a lot of possible threats.
If you were in the tethers region, I would understand your worry, but this is the slips. This
Okay.
is the high end.
Can you let us know when our
I'm glad
captain
to
comes
know-
back, or if you find him?
We will be sure to let you know once we have found your
Well,
lost
their
captain.
captain.
You already
Thank you
said
so
it.
much. And
Very
she's
nice.
just gonna like
I know.
put on the big eyes, like, "Thank you so much, sir, for watching our ship. We really appreciated it, knowing you have our backs."
And he kind of just goes up a little bit and he kind of tips his head. Ma'am, it is what we do.
Oh, a day's week. Okay.
So,
Okay, can I look her up?
yep. So yeah, if you want to go back
in the
into the ship, you can or use computer.
Okay.
That's 5.
There's
Wait, for use the
Technically
computer?
-5. Yeah, because your stuff is still broken.
Even
They
though they're
haven't fixed it.
repaired.
I'll just do it. My
You guys won't get out
okay?
the damn
Just
ship.
take a 20.
I don't need to do because I've already rolled a
Oh, that should've happened.
27 minus 5, so 22.
So you look up Vesper Vega, and you see that she does have a bounty on her submitted by
From?
Prince Zizzer.
Wait, he doesn't have one of the factions that are
Wait,
here,
what was your
though,
dad's
right?
No, Prince Zizzer
So-
is the current leader of the Black Sun.
I
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
So he put a bounty on her head for the murder of the
Which
head
is
of
out
the
of character, I
Black
don't
Sun
remember.
Syndicate.
My dad?
Ooh.
Wait, what do you do?
You killed
What's
the
it worth?
patricide.
Oh, she
Huh?
said
Prince
it.
Zizzer
What's it
took
worth?
control
Just
and was
wondering.
saying that her
Right
father
now, the
should
current
have-
bounty is 500,000.
It'll still work more.
Yeah, but it might be Republic DDDs.
Okay, I looked up hers
Okay,
with a really
universal.
bad use computer.
Universal
I'll
DVDs?
look up myself.
Yeah.
I already know it's an imp, so.
It's a what?
Wow.
Imp?
Take a 20.
Okay, well, I got 10.
Ooh, I got a 15 with a -5.
Okay. So looking her up in the Imperial database, you see Melena Steele wanted for treason,
Grand Theft
Desertion.
Spaceship.
grand larceny of a Eta Actis class starfighter.
Wouldn't it be redacted probably? 'Cause
Why?
wasn't that the
Grand
one of the test
Larceny
ones
of-
because it had light speed?
Yeah.
No, that's just a spider.
Okay.
Also wanted in connection to the murder of a TIE fighter squadron.
The whole squadron I took on, yeah.
Okay, so as I'm reading this, I'm just like,
I'm laughing at it.
Current bounty set at 1.2
Bounty?
million.
It's a bounty.
Woo!
Bounty
For
for
her to be,
yeah, at this point, it's like,
Bring her
girl!
alive.
Woo!
to be brought back alive.
Oh, dear.
So is mine dead?
Wait, how much was it?
Yours is dead or alive.
You don't know this.
25,000 brownies.
Oh, for her?
Hers 1.5 mil.
1.2 million.
1.2.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'm gonna look up a Jedi because he's my only friend so far.
You don't know his name, do you?
Yeah, I thought we exchanged.
Everybody look
names.
up Tyler's
Yeah,
character.
I know his name.
She knows
Graham the
that.
Jedi?
Do you have a last name?
Jedi
I
Graham.
do.
You didn't tell me.
Last name first.
I don't
first name
know.
last.
Would you have
Graham.
asked?
Graham, Jedi. the-
Would you,
I'm just gonna look
would you
up
have
the
told being a
Jedis
Jedi
and
in
type
hiding?
in G's and just scroll through the freaking G's.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Jesus,
yeah,
it's a
that'd be
computer. Freaking.
All right. So you scroll through 12 Jedi with the first name G before you finally find Graham,
Okay, I click it.
and you say current status: fugitive at large,
Sweet.
wanted for treason in connection with the attempted assassination of Chancellor Palpatine, now the Emperor, and also in possession of illegal contraband, theft of Imperial property, and also assault and murder of Imperial personnel. Current
Are you really a Jedi?
current bounty is 1.5 million credits.
Actually, we would all know
Dead or alive.
We
I'm actually surprised it's not higher.
We would all know each other's names because friggin' Fulcrum went through and
Yeah, he
told
did.
everyone
Well,
our
he did
life
skip.
stories.
He skipped.
That
He
is
said all our
He's-
names and our
Oh,
backstories.
he's, well,
Just to
all
ruin
of our
he skipped
names
two
and
of
then
us.
all the things
Mine
were
was
out.
one.
Okay, now I can't look at the Mando.
Mandalorian.
Are we ever leaving?
Wait, did you ever find out his name?
Yeah.
He told everybody our
Fulcrum
names.
told everyone everyone's
So you look him up. No such name exists in
missing
bounty database.
Well,
Because
was
he
it?
is a bounty hunter. He
White
wouldn't have a
Shadow.
bunny on him.
Actually,
Wait,
he's
we
not
don't know
numbered
his name?
down.
Oh, he's not?
Okay, I'm gonna look up Tyler's character that's passed out because he
Oh, yeah,
is
he's-
passed out.
Migs
Mexiclips.
This is going
Oh,
to
is
be
that
like
his
the same
name?
as her.
I thought
Okay.
it was a random NPC or something.
Treason,
Execute.
desertion, wanted for the murder of 5 TIE fighter captains and his entire squadron. Also the murder of a high-ranking admiral, and also wanted for sedition. Current bounty is at 2 million credits. Dead
So
or
I
alive.
look to you and I'm like,
And you guys
you want
decided.
to turn him in?
You guys,
It's
you guys
actually,
decided to piss
guys,
off.
it's actually very. That was good information because there is nothing on the destruction of a shipyard of Star Destroyers.
That's nice to
Not just that, but
Also not our other mission that us three had did.
it's also not good. We're wasting time.
Kind of makes you
Condos
wonder
over
why,
there.
though. Maybe because they don't want that information being made public.
All right.
Because I'm actually surprised mine's not higher than that.
You know what?
because
Since
of-
I'm so low
whole
on the
Anakin
totem,
thing at the
I'm good with
beginning
bounty
and-
market. You know?
Well, this is also not a good thing because now we know bounties. And
Real
it's like,
quick, you get a notification blip
We found our captain.
on the the bounty hunter list of an update. you see that each person who you looked up has a charge of terrorism added to their list, adding another 500,000 to their current bounties.
I'm still the lowest.
Are we getting out of here
Was
now?
the terrorism the shipyard?
Where are we going?
What's that?
Terrorism was the shipyard.
Correct.
Let's take a vote. Where are we going?
All right, yeah, let's go because we haven't done anything in like 30 minutes. So let's go.
And we've only got an hour, so.
Slave market is my vote.
All right, let's
I
vote.
don't see
Slave
a-
market. Who else votes?
But why? You gotta tell me, convince me. Why? Why would we go to the slave market?
What do monkeys eat?
You have to convince me.
Bananas, stupid.
Because if we want to save the slaves, we need to do that before we
Quaking
leave.
monkey
Not first
lizards
thing.
are omnivorous. They can eat
I'm
vegetables
totally
or
for that.
Can you say that again?
Not
I
right.
have a
omnivorous.
feeling that we should be there.
That's not convincing me.
That's what I said.
Okay, so
Brian, you
what
have 5
about-
places to roll between. We're elected through.
You would stay with me on the ship anyway
I kind of.
to supervise repairs.
The robots.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I also want to go out.
We all have to leave.
That's why I was surprised that you were coming, actually.
Well, because
There's
he said
5
he was
sections,
going to stay. I'm
Brian.
like,
Pick
oh
5
yeah,
sections.
someone's
I'm
staying.
more staying in a security
arcade,
capacity.
Sullivan Souk,
What's Salvin Souk?
the central marketplace.
Okay, okay.
You want a drink.
Trade
so-
district,
And Kronk wants a drink.
Kronk was right. And he deserves
Probably still
one.
there.
the nest.
They're not going to let me stay though.
It wasn't in my fingers, but it's not poking out anymore.
Well, they let
I
me
would
stay.
come. You're very tech savvy. We can use you.
I want
Soup.
So Central Market?
for sure. Be,
The
Okay,
red light
here's,
district.
here's a good question. Did the bounties we looked up have faces?
You had hers did because of Imperial profile.
Tyler's did.
well, I'm
And
not.
Tyler's did.
Just dye
Yours
your hair,
did
not a
from
baseball
Old
cap.
Republic files. And
But I would look a little different, right?
Well,
yeah.
hers.
you look a lot younger.
You probably won
obviously.
too then.
I don't know if my face would be.
You've never actually been arrested,
yeah,
technically,
I don't
so
think my face would be on there.
But would he have donated a picture?
He went to
Who?
Rob.
The person that put
He
the
went
bounty.
around her dad's house?
definitely. You see like a cutout family photo of yourself.
All right, well, I'm
But
going to
your
hit
dad's
the
face is
nearest
X'd out.
bathroom and chop my hair.
Yeah, just dye your hair and we'll
Okay.
put on a baseball cap.
Your dad's face is X'd out now.
You actually do
Marvel
see a picture of you from the Old Republic.
Who did? I wasn't looked up.
That's right, nobody cares about you.
Goddamn right. So I don't have that 500,000 charge.
You are there.
You
Shut
were
up.
asleep last
Fuck off.
mission, so nobody cares.
All right.
Wait, would I still be on there though? Because technically, didn't they think I died when I got my ass kicked by the fucking Inquisitor before Vulcan got me? Because he did cut me down.
Yeah, so it says dead.
Yeah,
with
technically you're considered KIA until you make a name for yourself. Again.
Fucking shadow.
I really do want to go to the black market and get some cool.
You're White Shadow. I'm Black
toys,
Shadow.
but-
So you have the trade district, the central marketplace, red light district, the nest, which is the mercenary district, and then
Kronk really wants to go to the red light district.
huh?
Kronk really wants to go.
Oh yeah,
there.
Hunk wants to go to the red light district.
Sounds like he's gonna pull a Lenny and get in trouble for touching some girl's hair.
Or some girl touches his hair.
Mate, oh, does he have
I
hair?
mean tentacles.
Yeah, that.
So I would say those are probably the 4 places. The mines you probably don't want to go to unless you want to go to the mines.
So should we all just roll a d4
Um,
and whatever one comes up the
yeah.
most?
Okay. Since it doesn't matter if we vote, because we're all voting.
I got
Because we all want different things.
I
We
got
all got one. I got one.
2.
4.
What does this mean?
We gotta wait for Alex.
Oh,
Well, he's not coming.
Oh,
So see, is it 1, 1, 2, and 4?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
What does that mean?
6, 7, 8.
You sure you don't want to come with the monkey? Trade the monkey away?
4. 8 divided by 4 is 2.
What does that mean?
So
What are you
you guys
talking
are
about?
going to the red light district.
Oh, if you want to do it that way, that works.
I just took the average of everyone's.
Oh.
It's like,
Well,
how are
I
we
guess.
deciding this?
I was just doing
Okay,
where everyone
look, if
came
we're
up
going
first.
to the red light district, cool, but we're going to let.
Is this where you wanted to go, right? The red light district.
I literally have no say. Kronk wants a drink, so that's where we're going.
Let's go.
Also
to
takes us. That's where I
Porto.
wanted to go anyways, yeah.
Okay.
I'm done with that.
But then next
drinking.
we're
I'm
gonna
not
go
drinking,
to the slave, because that's what the
Alright,
Jedi.
so-
We cannot free the slaves this time, though. We have to
Who's
wait.
talking about free the slaves? You're crazy.
I want to.
How close is
Later.
the slave district to the red light district?
I'm sorry, what?
How close is the slave district to the red light district?
It's. Let's see. Looking at the map.
Hop, skip, and a jump away?
So this is that little sliver of red. That's the arcade or the red light district. The souk or the central marketplace is
Yeah.
here. That number 12 right there. That's the slave auction place.
So if he
So it's definitely walkable once you take the skiff to the arcade.
All right.
So okay,
So,
so
if you wanted
I
to,
did
you could
hop
just
into the
use force to see if there is
bathroom.
one.
I
You could
usually
just-
have long black
run over it.
locks. I chop them off
okay.
Oh snap!
How did you chop them off?
with Kronk's knife.
Okay.
My face is covered.
Is there any makeup in this vehicle?
You're an engineer. I don't think you
I
care
don't-
about makeup.
How about grease? I just put some grease on my face and I look dirty.
Sure.
and
And
my
as
hair.
you're walking by all the finely dressed people, you're like, ew, what are you doing here?
How about just
Question.
put my hair up in a hat?
Could we pay one of the security guards to escort us around? So we could be
They-
separated?
They said that if you would like an escort or a tour guide,
No, so we could be separated if they're watching us. Or
Oh.
do we have to stay together?
they said you have to stay together.
Even if one of them's watching us. Okay.
Yeah. They will not follow you. They have monitors that will monitor you, and the moment that you break the rules, they will send people after you.
And what did they say would happen if we broke the rules?
You will face consequences.
Question: is there a price to pay to get unflagged?
Possibly. I mean,
Possibly. I'm asking them. Is there a fucking price?
Do you ask it that aggressively?
I would say.
Because he said possibly. Like, yeah.
I would say 1,000 credits for me and my partner would be enough to make us more comfortable with you going your separate ways.
So it's just you that flagged us, like not your security, whatever bureau or whatever the
They're
fuck you are.
probably just like unflagged.
I'm not stupid. I can give you 1,000. You'd be like, oh yeah, you're unflagged, and then as soon as we separate, fuck off.
So he looks at the database.
He did give you his badge number.
He pulls out the data, his data pad, and he shows that your ship is currently under the suspicious flag. All I would need to do is press the button.
I mean, I'm good
And he
with
puts the
traveling
data pad
together,
back
so.
in his pouch.
Honestly, I think if we separate, we're probably all dead.
So, are we staying together?
Oh, shit.
Or are we going separate ways?
I don't realize my septum ball fell off. Oh well. Can you press the button? I hold out the 1,000 credits. Press that button.
1,000 for me, 1,000 for him.
No, that's too much.
Well then, enjoy your group tour. And they
I mean, we'll be going by the marketplace
Oh,
with
that's what I was
this,
thinking was
and
What's
Okay.
that? What's
I'll find it.
What's that? Put that in your notes?
all right. So you guys all subtracted the 21,000 from all your guys' things.
Yes, Brian. Unhappily.
Well,
You know
I mean,
he's
we
gonna
have
pay me
we
back,
have
right?
3,500 from him that he refuses to pay. So
So
Did we steal some from Tyler's pocket?
we did,
We can just do
but
that.
we split it
More.
6 ways for the 3,500, and Sean says he won't pay.
So you guys have not paid the full amount then. So the droid will not let you guys leave until the full amount is paid.
dude, you live in this ship here for a while. You have to pay too.
And everybody made money and has enough to pay for it. You got damaged on your guys' mission.
We literally just paid what we made.
We
We all
also
made
are-
3,500 last.
We also have to pay to stay here, so that's.
I'm
part
paying
of that.
2,000 to get unflagged. Now I don't have enough. You're welcome.
Okay,
The
that's
officer's already left. You can't.
Says who?
It says me.
I want to separate from the group now. You make him come back. Here's your
That would
2,000.
make them come back.
You want to do that?
No, I can't fucking yell for them. They can't walk that fast. Where the fuck is this thing?
Well, I mean, amongst all the crowds of people that are there,
He took them off the map, man. They're gone.
Yeah, they're dissipating into
There's
the
not even
crowd.
a ship
There's
fund.
no more security.
Nobody said the ship fund at all?
Well, there's plenty of security.
We were supposed to have a ship fund, but the person who funded our ship's card was declined.
Yeah, he only has
Broke-ass
Republican
bitch,
diddly
and I
doos.
planned to talk to him about it. Seriously? Seriously?
Yeah, just Republican diddly.
Here, treat yourself. Get a hotel, relax. You guys are on vacation for a bit while I prep the next mission.
gave us
Oh,
an
your
allowance
card's
to spend it all.
declined.
He didn't expect you to go all the way out to the outer rim.
In his defense, we landed on a rock in the outer rim.
In his
You-
defense, no.
But he did give us a card with Republic Digital dues on it, so what are we supposed to do with that?
Daytime.
Exactly. What are we supposed to do with that?
Cash advance.
Yep.
I mean, you can always borrow credit against your ship.
Oh,
No.
that's a big no.
Take out a line of credit.
No, that's okay.
Talking to Sean's character.
Are you going to still pay that 2,000 for us to be unflagged?
He said I couldn't.
Then just put the 2,000 towards the ship.
That's still not going to be enough to cover. You still have 15.
Whatever. That's just 1,000 left. Then we can divide a few hundred between the rest of us.
It's up to you guys.
2,000, please.
I'd rather gamble and try to make more.
Well, gamble and try to make more.
I do have stats for you to
What's
try and
left
gamble
after
with
that
if you want.
200?
I will
2,000.
also steal money from Tyler.
Did you steal all of his money?
No, we stole
We could
his
just take
cut.
more money from him.
We literally just took out.
I'll
what
just
he
put it back
owed.
when I go gamble.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, Tyler is
I
I don't know how
unconscious.
much. I don't know how much I took though. How much was it worth?
Enough.
You owed 3,500 of your share.
We're telling Tyler you robbed him, though.
I don't give a shit. You guys
Tyler
robbed
had
him.
11,000.
You guys collectively robbed him, and I was just like, yep, there we go.
He
Robbed him. I might as well
didn't
rob
Not
him.
Robin, that's him
He
paying his
owes.
portion.
He owes.
How much money?
Sounds
did
like
we
robbing.
take?
He was unconscious. That's
Last time
robbing.
we got 70.
That's theft.
Yeah,
7,500.
7,500 last time.
But we all just paid 35, so we still have.
4,000.
See?
Fuck you, Sean.
You are a dumbass.
I know, you guys kept talking about it. I was like, I don't know what they're talking about. We got more money than that. But you guys are getting paid?
What is this? You
That's
just
why I'm saying.
did,
That's why I didn't want to pay.
you just did something like this earlier today, and we got mad at you.
Did I that?
Yes, you said something obvious. Oh, the Easter Bunny crap.
Easter bunny.
Your mom was like, let's bury some seeds, and they'll bloom into really cool plants, and you're like, but they can't do that. In front of the kids. Oh, you mean pretend like they do.
Oh.
And your mom's like,
Dude, I had him believing us. And you just ruined it. So now you're paying the
I thought that I
3,500.
was lying on my credit.
What are you talking about? I wasn't paying that shit
card.
regardless. I was just stealing Tyler's money and I ain't putting that shit back.
I thought I felt bad. I was like, wait, did I write in more than I actually had?
Trust nobody on the screen.
I gotta confirm. And so I asked.
You're part of this crew. You're paying your at part.
I paid my part.
I didn't get paid the last part.
yeah, because
You weren't there.
Part of the crew.
No, it was for that was the pay for doing the mission.
Well, it's paid.
With Tyler's credit.
We still crying?
No, I didn't let you take Tyler's money.
Good luck. Not getting paid then. Not doing it.
I mean,
Are we going to waste our last 45 minutes on this argument?
Well, it's you guys.
Yes, because he's a dick about it.
I'll agree with that. We can just steal
I
his
don't
money
even-
when he falls asleep. How about that?
And then I'd murder people.
For
Or
sleep.
damage the ship.
That robot's not gonna like it.
I don't give a shit.
So yeah, so now the droid repair crews are kind of on standby and they're waiting. And the droid is now getting to the point is
I'm like,
the droid's now saying if you cannot pay your full fee, we're going to have to transfer your ship down to the tethers.
I'll do the credit off the ship.
You want to borrow a line of credit off the ship?
no. Fuck you, man.
Well, I can't go gamble to make money to pay for it if I can't.
How much money do
Go.
you have on your...
34.
Okay, that's 1,400 for you to go gamble with. I will...
34 out of 35. Do you know math?
Listen,
Because that's negative $100.
she just
Listen,
said she
I
would
told you
only-
I would help you pay if you would just pay the $2,000.
She said
You don't know
just
how expensive it is here.
pay
don't listen to
2,000.
You don't listen. I don't want to pay it.
Can we just hold him down and take his money?
You can try. I mean, you guys
If
have
all
to
of
roll.
us do. Can we just...
You know what's really funny? Wait,
You
I'm
know
not,
what, you
I'm
just
not
have
even
to go
there.
back
Oh,
on
I'm right there. You guys are all standing next to each
You
other.
can leave.
Force slam.
Can we leave him here?
No, you can't. That
I don't
gives
know,
you security.
That's up to you guys.
I think I might.
Have they found our
Well, technically, if we all left and you stayed behind, you're not with the group.
Well,
Well, you guys left first.
Well, here's the thing. If he stays in this area, like within these two things, they won't care about that.
Is there any, like, cha-ching, like
I'm so
slots?
pissed about that.
Not here, no.
they're in the
Everything is
arcade
in the
district.
arcade district.
Yeah, I'm just saying, sometimes when you go to, like, a nice place, they
Tend
got
to like Vegas has it in the airport.
Yeah.
I know we can sell him as a slave and get his money that way.
Yeah, you want to try and fight me and catch a fucking lightning to the face? Because that's what you're going to get.
There's always one.
I know, the non-team player.
Yeah, I mean,
Technically, we're all
Technically, you're trying to
non-team
force
players.
me
There's
to pay,
team. We're all
but I
just
have no money.
a bunch
Yeah,
of
but we're
random
all
people.
at least coming together to try to do what needs to get done.
so yeah, they the droid at
Your
this
face on my
point
cross,
says, "I can give you 5 minutes to decide, and then we'll have to transfer your ship to the tethers while another ship."
Can you take him as credit?
Kind of looks up and down. I'm afraid it will not cover the cost.
Works for me.
I'm sorry, but slaves are not an acceptable currency.
Source of income.
If you would like to sell
Your
your
income doesn't check out.
if you would like to sell your slave at the slave auction, you can borrow a line of credit against your ship. The Triumvirate has already approved your credit.
No.
Alright, well, it's coming out of you later, just so you know.
Okay,
Sure.
Autumn, let's just have it. What
I know, I'm just gonna pay it, but I'm gonna find a way to get it out
Well,
of him.
what do
so.
you have Well, how much money do you have?
I have
Enough.
21. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, yeah, you have more than me.
More than
Way more than
Everybody?
We sold a ship. Ooh, that's why.
Yeah. So pay
No,
for this
you're
one.
not. You're gonna get it from Fulcrum.
Oh, I will. That is true.
Yeah, take it on
yeah.
Fulcrum.
No, now we
My
all
character
hate
still
you.
hates
We
you.
have to
That's
get.
fine.
Go gamble.
Yes,
Just wait
I
until
will
we
take
find
it
a
out
place
of.
to spend these Republic
Brian.
dingoes.
I'm taking it out of my account,
Okay.
and I am planning on getting paid back.
Sorry.
So the droid confirms the transfer of credits. Thank you. Please enjoy your stay. And the droid turns around and walks over to the maintenance crew. You may proceed with repairs. Please have any personnel disembark from the ship in order for us to do a complete scan and disinfect
We
it.
didn't pay for that.
It is included with your cost, sir.
Okay, no, we
You
don't
gotta
want
grab
I
that.
thought that was more of a. There was more of a.
Take the damn
Yeah, we
rat
weren't
with you.
That's what I said.
I don't have like proper containment for it.
It's asleep.
Knock it out.
Put it in your
I can just
pouch
leave it in
like
the
Baby Yoda.
In the what?
Leave it in the cage.
Oh, yeah.
You just got
No,
put a lock
oh,
on
yeah,
the
that's
locker.
true.
It knows how to open and do buttons.
So it's gonna get out of my damn bag. I'm just gonna get back to him anyway. I feel like that was just pointless, dude. I'll put him in my satchel.
Okay.
You're being
So you disembark.
The bag starts moving, I'm punching it.
Are you gonna Baby
a
Yoda?
bunch of screeching.
All right, so you begrudgingly comply with the droids as you get off. Thank you for your cooperation.
I just throw some fucking like meat and shit in the bag too. Just leave it in there.
Okay. All right, so the
back
droids
to
will
the
begin
Osage.
work on your ship, and you guys can then make your way to
District.
Red Light District. Okay, so
On my way there, do I see any markings that make me think that there might be a Mandalorian outpost on this facility?
roll perception.
$25.
All right, so as you're approaching the skiff rental place, you do see a kind of like a copperish looking plaque on the wall that actually has the Mandalorian symbol of the Mythosaur skull, and it says, "For those who bravely fought and for those who fell, this is the way." And you see in at the very bottom there is almost like I'm trying to think of the word. Indentations? No?
Like Braille.
Imprinting? Imprints? No. Runes. Runes. There we go. Runes in Ancient Mandalorian, something that you understand.
I do.
That says, if you are of the way, head to the arcade district.
Is that where we're going?
Yep.
No, we're headed to the red light district.
Which is the arcade.
Okay, district.
Oh, okay.
The arcade is like the casinos, the
Casino bar.
cantinas,
Got
the
it.
red light district. So if you want ass, money, and drink, that's where you go.
I have a hood up, and I like put a scarf around my neck or whatever.
Alright.
Mask.
I'm wearing my Mandalorian armor.
I figured as much.
So I
So
just got a face mask. I'm gonna put my hood up now because then now it all is suspicious. 300 figures in Mandalorian.
Everyone looks like
They walk into a bar. What happens?
all right, so you guys
two Jedi and a Mandalorian walk into a bar.
now, do you guys want to
Welcome
walk
to the
or do you want to
arcade
take a skiff?
Well,
We
he
had to
already
take a
paid
skiff.
for the skiff
Yeah, you said we already had to take it.
because that's how he's at
Oh, that's funny. You
3,400.
went out, paid for the skiff, and the security was
Well, I
like,
got
"Get back
stopped.
to
I
your
got stopped before it,
Yeah. All right, so the skiff. So you guys are able.
but I will pay for the skiff because it's already.
So the limit for the skiff is 6 people. So you guys exactly make the limit for it. And he says, "Where to?"
Arcade district.
All right, gonna have some fun. Let's go. So you guys get on the skiff, and you are all taken across the different sectors to the red light district. So in the red light district, basically, as I read off before, you have your social clubs, your strip clubs, your cantinas, your casinos. You have your different vendors selling different stuff. You have your
Do we all need to keep to a district or keep to a group?
You keep to a group.
We have to keep to a.
You guys have to.
So we have to walk 6 wide everywhere we go.
Well, you guys have to stay within a general vicinity of each other. Like you can all be in the same district, but you can't like each of you go to different districts. You have to stay within the same district.
So
So
while
we can
we're in
separate.
this district, we can go to different places as long as we're all in the same district
Correct.
together.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. So
Cool.
So who's going where?
I'm following my symbols.
okay.
I want to tell all these Mandalorian motherfuckers to go find Hondo.
Oh God. Okay.
He's just like, funny, he told us to find
I got his fucking monkey in my bag.
Kronk and I are gonna go get a drink.
All right.
He probably wants to go to the
Doing
strip
a lot of
club.
I
drinking.
really want to look at the market. Is what I want to do. But
I go get a drink.
oh yeah, how far is the
Hey.
market?
Have you been
from
into
the-
a strip club?
Do the signs
Probably
point
not.
to the drinks?
Yes, actually, they do point to a cantina.
Cool.
Wait, you're going with us?
How many different cantinas are
It
there?
looks like it.
There are quite a few, but the four that I mentioned before are one of the more popular ones, but they're also the most dangerous.
Can I ask the skiff driver which one would be the best one to try and find, I don't know, information or something, or something like
For animation.
information?
Well,
What is
cantinas are probably not the best place of information.
What is
'Cause,
accent change?
I was about to say, what is this? The Hateful Eight?
Where's the other one?
There's two drivers. He's got one of those two
well,
head
when the
things.
skiff first met, he said, "Where to?" Well, I might never. I say. But yeah, so he explains to you that the cantinas, believe it or not, are actually not the best sources of information. You want to go toward more probably more around the Epsis district, probably around the trading district. Information brokers and information service specialists are there to look up any information you
So it's
need.
not like a normal cantina where you can kind of like,
I mean,
500 credits, tell me some shit.
I mean, you probably
He's
can
saying-
get rumors
so
and
he's,
stories.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah,
telling
that's what I'm
it depends on the
looking for.
information you're looking for. This guy's saying, like, if you're looking to buy information, go to a place where they sell it.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can get a ton of information in a cantina.
Yeah. All right.
He's just a stupid skiff driver.
Walk away for pushing off the
By the way, just as a shout out, Starfinder by Paizo, awesome maps that I can use for the Star Wars game as well. So highly recommend for those of you looking for good space age maps for the standard mini.
recording.
Yeah.
I just I
So
forgot.
which of these are what? Like the bars?
All right.
Can I
So
move this? Oh, thank you.
so there's a bar here.
Anyways, yeah.
There's also a smaller cantina here. Some of the, if you're wanting to go to one of the bigger ones, like I said, the bigger ones are good, but they're also more dangerous. These smaller ones are kind of more laid back.
So we go to the bigger ones, at least group up.
Are there shops too in this area? What
Yep,
else?
yep. There's plenty of shops. There's shops here, 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 here. All the shops that are over there. There's a
Where
hotel
else
there.
are you going to buy your Point Nadir commemorative mugs?
Or spoons. Little spoon thing. So the skiff
I
lands
want
here
some fun computer stuff.
in a nice, and you actually see too. Like this is actually like a really nice area of the arcade district. You see like there's really high end shopping malls. You see like these little cute little places of like grass and water, like with little benches and stuff on them. And he's like, once he drops you guys off, he pretty much says, "Enjoy your stay, people. Hey, and don't leave with anything that you didn't come with." You know what I'm saying? Wrap it up.
Isn't this guy like our bitch for the day?
He's supposed
Well,
to be. Yeah.
he's like, "I'll be right here when you're ready."
Gotcha. The way you were saying it, it sounded like he was gonna skitty.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not what we paid for.
Alright, well,
We
I
didn't
go
pay
get
for
a
skidoo.
drink with Kronk.
We paid for
Okay.
a stay.
So you
And
guys,
if you're going with
I
us.
follow.
We all go. I follow this.
I guess.
Like they're going to the same facility where I saw my signs.
so you see, like some of the bigger cantinas. You see, there's brawls going on. You
Oh, you're
see
taking
that
us under the
there's
table.
the under the table place. You can hear
Okay.
blasters going off and under the table, and then you see this cantina that's right here. That's actually pretty calm and laid back. You see a couple of guys leaving. You don't hear any really tussling going on or anything like that. So that's probably
It's
the
most
closest one.
docile.
It's the most docile, and honestly, surprisingly enough, Hunk is like, "Oh, that's good."
Do we sense any like force presence near us?
You get to roll.
I'm walking around with my bow staff, by the way.
Okay.
Crit.
You do sense a force presence here in this area.
Like mildly strong, or it wasn't the strong one, was it?
No.
Dark.
Well, we'll get to let everybody know there's a Another one somewhere.
You actually sense 2 presences that are Star Wars Force.
Well, not in that cantina though. In general.
No.
Okay. Wait, are they light or dark, or just
What's
like?
that?
Are they like one of the mixed ones, or
Yeah, it's like
Preferably one
it's like a
side.
mixture of light and dark.
both of them, or just?
Both of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you guys want to both go in there. So is it just? Is all you guys going in the same cantina?
24 if I sense a hollow.
She's looking for a computer shop. She wants
I
to buy
am
some
looking for a
gadgets.
computer shop. It was like, but if everybody's going in there, she's like,
I do.
All right.
Well, can we all be in the same district area?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said that we just.
Yep.
We can go
Yeah,
there.
so you can go in your shop if you want.
Just be
So-
careful.
yeah, it's like,
And,
I know,
like, don't
Brian,
talk to
something
anybody.
bad is going to happen if I go off by myself. So
Don't talk to strangers.
All right.
Worth
So
Do I sense a holocron?
go ahead and roll.
I said at 24.
Oh, 24. Not in this area. No.
I needed.
You sense that it is. Let's see. You guys are in the arcade district. You sense that it is close by, like in another district. Actually, you see that it's actually in the ministry district, the government district, which is restricted.
Yeah, I'm not getting that anytime soon.
Yeah. Depends on who you know.
Well, I lost that edge when Hondo ran off.
Well, or you may have gained the edge not associating yourself with them. You never know. That's the thing. That's the thing about this place.
So how many of us are going into the cantina?
So I know that Vesper
Two.
and Hunk,
You're
I was
going.
following my signs. I don't know.
you're following your signs. Okay, so
I
your
said I went
signs.
in with her.
Yeah, he's going in with us. Is it Graham?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So Graham,
Graham,
Hunk,
Melody.
and Vesper go
For
here.
some reason I said
You're gonna go
Graham.
to an electronics
Where-
shop.
sure, yeah.
Before you
Okay.
go, I say don't talk to anybody.
Don't. How am I going to
Don't
buy
do
anything without
anything
talking to
suspicious.
anybody? I don't want to do anything suspicious.
Buy some hair dye.
Or do
Change
you
your
want to
face.
do? I just need to buy some hair dye and some face makeup.
I just came out with chopped top hair. Okay.
How about
I
this?
looked at-
I'll go and get a drink with you first, and then we go get parts.
Oh, you want me to go with you?
Either or.
So
Okay,
you
I was like, we can go here first.
Okay.
so you walk by and you see this like really creepy blood carver. Go, hey little girl, wanna buy some dead sticks?
No, thank you.
You look
and
good
I
on that pretty
skirt
face.
quickly by.
And I like grab my pistol.
Just buy him. And he kind of crawls back into this little
Like,
like.
retreat back to your shadow creature.
He just hides back into. He literally goes back into his
He
shadow.
jumps
where he's
into a
at.
bush.
All right, so
I
you
think it's maybe
guys.
the flasher, so that's nice. Just dead sticks.
Just dead sticks. Creepy.
Okay, so
Star Wars flasher. He's got the highest bounty in the galaxy.
Male and female anatomy.
He wants to show John the hottest
Traumatizes
penis.
everything.
okay, so when you guys go into the cantina,
Shut up. You guys know we're recording.
You didn't say that loud.
You said penis.
Is it penis?
You did.
You said dick earlier.
I did.
All that's recorded.
God.
that's
It's a good
okay.
luck.
Honestly, I've heard Critical Role drops a couple of F-bombs.
Oh yeah,
so
they
it's
do.
fine.
Yeah.
That was funny. Hey, Jabba.
You guys are idiots. Okay, so when you guys go in, you see at the door there's actually a pretty decently sized looking.
The same guy I shot in the leg in my origin story? Or same race?
Yes.
Cool.
And you see he's carrying a huge Vibro Triton, and he's standing about probably about 7.5, 8 feet tall.
Trident?
Triton.
Isn't that a species of merfolk?
I don't know. I thought Trident was the gum.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
It's good.
Anywho, so carrying a vibro weapon with 3 prongs.
Thank you.
That is Trident, isn't it?
It is a Trident.
All right. Vibro Trident. Shut up, Sean.
Hey, no name dropping.
He's got 3 sticks of gum.
Guys.
Spearmint.
Oh my god. Can we please get past this 10 minutes?
Okay, I'm sorry.
This last 10 minutes.
I'm sorry, that had to be funny. All right. So you guys go to the cantina. Now, when you go in, you're kind of hit with like a heartbreaking nostalgia because when you go in, you see that like yours used to be. You see a Zeltran waitress, and you see almost a bartender who, you know, basically looks like they own the place. So you walk in, and
I wanted to go to the slave market.
So the Zeltran, you know, smiles warmly. You know, very beautiful, pink skin, purple hair, and you know she smiles warmly. Welcome to the cantina. Please take a seat anywhere. We also have seats at the bar. And don't cause trouble, like in the big hulking guy says. So so you see that there's a booth open here that has 2 seats, and then you have 3 stools available at the bar. One table you see an Iridonian who is basically sitting, eating while working on some techie stuff. And then in the corner you see what looks like a Carillion gentleman kind of sitting back with his feet up on the table. He's wearing 2 DL-44s, one up here on a cross draw and one down here at a drop holster. He's kind of sitting there, kind of nursing a mug of ale of some kind. And he kind of, as he kind of looks up, sees you guys, and he goes back down to looking at his drink. So at this point, what do you guys do?
So my character's like, after this drink, is there any other purpose we have here? I mean, in this bar?
No.
Sound like Velma.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be too far off my character.
I go sit in one of the 2 seats.
Back to the door or back to the Carillion? So you have a seat right here that has your back to the door, and you have a seat right here that has your back to the Carillion and the double pistols.
Carillion.
Jacob Booth just looking right at him.
Back to the Carillion? Okay. So that leaves...
I guess.
That's Antoine.
Okay, that's the waitress.
Oh, that's not me.
That's you.
That's me.
Alright.
I had that character at one point in time.
Alright. So, as you guys sit in the bar... So, the bartender's like, what can I get you?
Kronk wants something, so you order for yourself.
An entire flask and a veil. I mean, we're talking the strongest shit you got. Oh, okay. You're gonna like this stuff. And you see him pull out this giant
Mug?
No, not mug. The
Keg?
keg. Yeah, I
Barrel?
guess.
Growler.
Gun?
Gun. Why?
Bar gun?
No.
Giant water bottle.
No, it's you pour the beer out of. Dang it! Why can't I?
Liquor bottle?
No.
Wine cork?
No.
A tap?
No. Scared. Sorry.
A growler.
Probably one of those.
bottle
Sure.
out of?
I'll just say growler.
He said
You
pour,
see him pull out a...
What is he pouring? I need to visualize
he
it.
said pour beer out of.
Pitcher.
That's what he said.
Pitcher. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't remember that word.
Wow.
Pictures of high-quality beer sitting around?
Gets better the
That's why a growler made sense because it would have a cap to it.
Yeah.
And you would pour.
Or
Just
barrel.
Let me
What is it, like-
explain.
Counter tea?
You could.
Anyway, so he takes out this pitcher from under the bar, and you see it's full of like these serpent-like creatures.
Okay.
And he puts it down, and he then grabs a
Just had this line.
powder thing, like a thing of powder. He sprinkles it on, and you see the serpent creatures melt into like a liquid. And he then adds 1 drop of something, which turns it into like almost like a bluish turquoise drink with
Is it
with
glowing?
fizzies.
Am
I
I
hope
familiar
Kronk
with
can
this
pay
drink
for
since
this
I own the
drink.
cantina? Or is
Go
this
ahead and
unique
roll.
to the area?
Go ahead and roll a
Just
profession check, I guess, or a wisdom.
Just had this picture stinks. Put some acid in it.
just a wisdom check.
Yeah, if you don't have a profession filled out.
It's a really dry.
Well, there is no profession
I thought there was.
check. No.
Wait, can I order now?
I'm gonna
Just
look
roll.
over at you real quick
What's
and
on
be
the
like,
menu?
he can hold his liquor, right? Because
Yeah,
that's
he
a
can.
lot.
Only be at 12. I only have a 3
And he can
wisdom.
pay
So
for
I
it.
mean, I have a +3 wisdom.
So,
So
you're not really familiar. You have heard of drinks that are de-atomized into liquid and are known for their potency. But you never really got into the making of those because your wife thought it was cruel and it grossed her out. So, out of respect for her, you didn't pursue that exotic. You didn't go that exotic. So,
okay, I assumed he could hold his liquor, can he?
I will have to roll a fortitude after he drinks that.
Okay.
So, all right, there you go. Sable Dawn Snap.
Okay, I look at him and take it slow. Take it slow.
Okay.
So they're able to sell other syndicate drinks and stuff like that in the other districts?
Oh, this is the.
I was just curious.
Well, I mean, it's just a nickname of the drink as well.
Okay. There we go.
All right, and so he serves that, and he's like, "And for you."
I'll have a...
Like,
Actually, technically I did drink already with Graham, so... I'm just gonna have a bowl of olives.
I like what you think.
And some pretzels.
How about I order her a
And some
drink,
peanuts.
and I order what would be like one of my favorite, like one of my famous drinks at my cantina that they might have that I could order for her. Because we had already been drinking, so I would be knowing like I would have made some stuff.
There's a Tatooine sunset. I've looked up the ingredients. It actually looks good.
Yeah. They have
Stop.
so Tatooine Sunset is a popular one. Carillion Sunrise is another popular one. Chandrillion Ale is but one in particular that you actually were known for drinking or creating rather is you called it the Crate Dragon, which is basically blue milk mixed with a certain mix of certain liquors that gave it a smooth yet potent taste. But very.
I order one of those for her, and then I order my wife's favorite drink for myself because of the nostalgia part that you pointed out.
That would be the
Tahiti Sunday.
That would be the. Actually, that was close. It was Happy's Twilight.
That was close.
Not that I took over ordering a drink for you, but it looked like you did.
So yeah, so you're given this, decently bluish looking beverage.
I'm gonna say that even though I was the daughter of a criminal empire, I'm gonna say my dad was pretty protective, so I probably didn't drink a lot or anything. So him ordering my drink would be more like, I don't drink that much. What's good? That kind of thing.
Okay.
Which is what I learned when she didn't know what the hell she wanted, hence why I made her drinks earlier.
Yeah. So
I know I just made all that
So
up, but it
you-
made sense.
so you're given.
We had to talk about something.
Yeah. So you're given the bluish, like thin milkshake like drink. You are actually given a purplish, pinkish, swirlish like drink.
Are you guys in freaking kindergarten? Calm down.
I didn't say anything.
The random
Our jokes were
giggles
funny.
every 5 seconds. Are we still on the gum?
I didn't make a
No. It's way different than gum now.
I know. All right, and for you, ma'am.
something light, just a cider.
All right.
I don't care whatever the cider equivalent is in Star Wars. I'm like,
Nice.
I want my wits about me.
So Carillion Ale is
Okay, that's fine. Just something generic and not that strong, so I can keep my wits about me here. Because
so confused. What's going on?
I don't know.
I'm just thinking of like space liquors and like the making alcoholic beverages and so.
just like
To make a cider,
fucking
you'd need
fruit.
space apples.
Yeah, like fruit beer. Okay, give me a fruit beer.
Oh my god, my eyes.
Good shipment of space apples in
I'm sure that
cider.
Okay, so Hunk is very drunk. So
Hunk the drunk.
Hunk the drunk. So he downs this.
I said
pitcher.
take it slow. I literally flick his head really hard.
And he kind of turns.
The equilibrium's all off.
Excuse me. Physical violence never solves anything.
Right into your bowl of olives.
Excuse me, fine sir. I would like to compliment the chef on this delicious concoction. Would you mind telling me again why it's called a Sable Dawn Snap? Well, because usually it hits you faster and harder than a Sable Dawn Assassin. And he kind of looks at his chronometer, and Hunk's like, "What are you looking at that thing for?" I'd say you got good 10 seconds. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 10. And he just falls over on the the stool, and he just.
And this is why I wanted to go shopping first.
I can go without him.
We could drop him off on the skiff.
For
That way
a
he doesn't get left.
for a small 10 credit fee, I can have my bouncer keep an eye on him while you guys finish your shopping.
That's fair thing.
Take his credits before they do. And keep them safe.
Oh yeah, I'll take Grunk's credit.
Excuse me, ma'am, but I am not a thief.
I'm sorry. She said this in a whisper to her, not loudly.
Alright, I'll pay the man, yeah. Let's keep him safe.
I'm sure he would.
Big teddy bear.
That's a good name for a drink.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like me.
To Sir,
Cinnamony.
Sable Dawn Snap Special. Ha! So he picks him up, and you see him bring him into the back room, and you hear him close the door, and then walk back out again.
Okay, is he safe
He'll be on the sleep
back
walker.
there? You know to ask for consent, right?
All right, well, and so the waitress comes by. Are you enjoying your beverage, sir?
I am.
Good. If there's anything else, let me know. She gives you a wink.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to see if I notice any emotion on your face. You're drinking your wife's favorite drink, so 19. Actually, plus whatever I would roll. Perception.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, you do.
He's sibling.
Kind of like lost in it.
Yep.
Yeah. Are
Watching
you
it
okay?
swirl about.
I'm good. I don't know if I would open up more beyond that. I'm just like,
I can't remember in Fulcrum's introduction to everybody when he told everyone our tragic backstories. Did he say that you were looking for your wife?
he did, and you guys were all shocked that Jedi had a wife.
Yep. Yeah.
But I have never really talked about it more beyond that.
Okay, based off your I'm good. I'm just gonna assume you don't want to talk about it, so I'm not gonna push you to talk about it.
My dad's dead.
I didn't say that.
And that's what I'm just talking.
You'll learn more. Like,
That's how you try to.
I lost
like nonchalant, like my dad's dead.
Yeah, like you get him to open up by you open.
No, I'm not telling him that.
I
He
know,
knows it. Falcon told everybody our past.
because it's literally been like 2 weeks. So for me,
Oh man. Yeah.
so like it's very raw.
Fresh.
Yeah.
That's a fresh wound.
So the waitress comes back by again, and she kind of gives you a double take, and she kind of, "You okay, hon?
Good name for a drink.
Yep.
Double take.
All right. You look like your heart's been broken."
Aren't we all a little broken?
Getting existential.
I don't believe so. I'm actually very happy with my situation right now. Not to rub it in or anything, but
Well, may it stay like that.
oh, you're too kind, hon. She kind of kind of touches your shoulder.
Is
And
she the owner of this fine establishment?
you don't know.
I don't know if she's wearing like a badge or anything.
She needs to stop touching people.
So a little jealous.
No, just in general.
It's a little jealous already. Jeez.
Look
What
at
if
you,
she-
you dog. You.
I would feel the same way if she touched the Mando. Stop touching people. Stop touching my friends.
Don't touch my friends. You're not our friend.
Get off money bags over there.
Yeah. So if you guys aren't going to do anything more there, we can go to you two.
Cool.
Chilling by the skiff.
I'm looking for signs.
Right. So go ahead and roll a perception.
I wouldn't say anything yet.
20 dirty.
Closer,
I bet-
always people
what?
around.
A dirty 20?
I don't trust anybody either.
A dirty 20.
Yes, so a 20
Oh, okay.
without
I was
rolling.
about to say, like,
Say
first you
20-30?
thought you said 20-30, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
You rolled 2030.
Time for 8:30.
Pretty high.
I'm sorry, where are you guys?
Right there.
Doing what?
I'm looking for
Well,
signs.
we're figuring it out now.
What are you suddenly friends?
No,
No, I wasn't going into the team.
I don't care what he does. Quite frankly, I didn't care what anyone does. I'm just waiting for Fulcrum to get back to me.
Well, you don't care what we think
Did you leave
either.
voicemail?
That's what I'm saying.
I know. You just do things on your own without
I don't.
asking anybody.
No one asks anyone.
It's true.
That's what I'm saying to you.
That's the problem.
All right. Touche.
You're the problem.
No.
I said that's a problem. You just said, yeah, I do that, so you're the problem.
No, I said I agree.
That you're the problem.
No, I said I agree that that's the problem.
So you're the problem.
I never said that.
Mom and Dad are fighting.
Sorry, is there a problem?
I don't agree to that.
I do agree to that.
I don't agree because they all walked off and left
You know,
us.
since
Yeah.
like the beginning, you're the one
We
who
all
was
said
super
we were gonna
aggressive to
drink.
Hondo.
Right, they did.
You smacked him, so
Well, yeah,
now
you
we're
were
on
gonna
his
go
bad
shopping,
side.
remember?
You also drank his
Why
pet.
isn't Hondo on my bad side? Why is it all about like, oh, we're on
You
Hondo's
also
bad side?
lied to us about your pilot skills, and suddenly
I
you're a
didn't lie.
pilot.
No,
You
never
also
lied.
blew a hole in the whole crater
Never lied.
where Aaron's character
Guys.
was there.
Never lied.
You never followed the plan.
There's never. There was no. No one followed the plan.
I followed the plan. I think I
Actually, we all did except for you.
When was there a plan?
Actually,
Actually,
as a GM, I'm going to say, yeah, you kind of went off the rail as one of the. No, fuck that.
So the plan was to run down a hall.
Don't get
of
me wrong,
enemies.
it was an awesome
So
thing.
instead of rolling
did.
down the hall of enemies, I killed the hall of enemies to make it easier and more
Babe.
navigable,
and you destroyed the objective.
which was the objective.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
The objective,
the
was
objective
destroy-
was at the end of the hall,
We
which
still
was
love
destroyed.
you. We love you. But you aren't a part of the problem here.
It
Can I go
was,
gamble
it was
now?
a very interesting idea.
Sure.
The communication problem is mostly you. Because you
I'm
don't
just saying,
communicate.
there are many different ways to catch a space fish.
I like it, but now it's got me thinking.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like that.
Like, what kind of space fish? Use a space lure
Exactly.
with a
Fish.
space rod?
Fish's
net.
Cove.
We're in fishing.
Birthing
We're
canal.
in-
Not gonna let that one down anytime soon.
Yeah, I was gonna like when you're like nobody followed the plan. I'm like, we all followed the plan, but you.
I don't know. No,
All right, so you go into a small casino where you see a cyborg person.
You guys are arguing, so this I don't care what you do.
No, I was like, I'm looking for signs. Okay, you go to a small
Well, yeah,
casino.
Mom and Dad were arguing, so I was like, I want to go gamble. You're walking to your signs.
Gonna lose all.
He doesn't have much.
All right, so you rolled a
true. Yeah,
25. You said
Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, dirty 20.
probably won't have any.
So looking around, when you get to there, you see another rune inscribed that says, for those who are still of the way, this is the way. And you see an arrow.
They're so stupid and cheesy.
Follow the arrow.
Yep, which takes you that way, that direction.
I really hate that damn thing sooner.
Hard left.
All right,
District.
so
I want to see the casino rolling.
Yeah, do the casino.
We
I'm
have
also
8
curious
minutes.
about that.
I want to see the casino. I
Okay.
want to see him lose his money.
So you have 3 different types of gambling. You have gambling against other people, gambling against the house, or games of pure chance.
House always wins, so don't do that.
Well, I think the house and the people are the same person. you're
Describe
rolling
the
against.
pure chance.
Basically, you roll a d20, and based on the result, you either will lose money or gain money,
Oh, sure, I'll take
or
that
break
one.
even.
I'll do that one.
Can't you?
Wait, how much does it cost?
How much you want to bet?
I'll do 100 credits at first.
All right. So looking at the giant.
Feelings for whatever one you need to roll, and then always get it right.
No, that's cheating.
So looking at the
I mean,
giant
like,
roulette
yeah.
table.
You should make him pick a number and roll a
do
d4
have-
and see if
I
he
do
can
have.
guess it.
I'm gonna line up there. No, I'm just kidding. I don't wanna do that.
That'd be a good one.
As you come into, you see a person coming behind you as well, and she joins in on doing the gambling.
Roll a perception on her. I don't trust her.
She's the house. She's watching your ass.
16.
You see her.
Okay. No marking, like no patches, no nothing. Like she just.
No.
Oh, there's only 4 seats. I was like, why are you guys sitting next to me?
Yep. So you move over to where the vertical roulette table is, and the guy says, "Go ahead and choose a number and place your bet."
He has to guess what he's going to roll on a d4.
So it's just like
Oh.
1 through 20.
Yeah, just roll a d20.
1.
No, not today. And he takes your 100
I
credits.
think I was on 100.
Place your
I'm going
bets.
for 500 now.
Place your bets. Place your bets.
500. 6.
Oh, sorry, sir.
This guy's a piece of shit.
Come on, though. Your time's coming.
I hate you, but 500. 15.
I'm sorry, sir. And he takes
It's gonna be this piece of shit.
Do you have
I'm
a
done
problem?
playing now.
Wait,
No.
you rolled a what, and what?
A 15, a 6, and a 1.
I was thinking odds and evens maybe, but no.
You just have to roll above a certain amount.
It's gonna be one of those pieces of shit like, you gotta roll for it.
No, it's probably 1 to 10 you lose, 10 to 15 you break even. Oh no, you lost.
No,
this
lost.
one. Oh, you're right. I don't know.
Go back to Mando for a minute.
So you lost. So you erased 1,100 credits from your. Okay.
Man.
I think my
I
game would have been
think
better.
there was gonna be more games than this.
Don't let
There
our
is more
character
games.
find out you.
You said
just
there was only those
cheated
3.
half your money on crap.
I mean, I'll move to one in a minute, but do the Mando first.
The other types of games have you more of a chance of actually winning. I mean, the one that you chose.
That would have been cool to fucking know before I sat down.
Freaking told you that.
You said the one of chance.
Game of pure chance is literally the worst one to try. I mean, you win
Say
big.
that.
You win big, but you lose more often.
If he would have won, how much would he have got off the
What were the
500
odds?
bet?
Yeah.
Let's see if you were to roll. Well, I'm not going to tell you what you need to roll, but he could have doubled his win, doubled it or not doubled, but multiplied his win by 5 or by 10,
Oh,
Would've been cool.
so you could have won big.
or he would have broke even, or lost.
I'm just gonna have to move to one of the other ones.
Okay.
And see what
Put
he's doing now.
20,000 down. No, I'm just.
All right, so you have your different choices.
I
Gambling. There's also putting bets on a fighter, gladiatorial
I did
matches.
see that. I wanted to do that.
So they have different fighters. You see, you do see that there are obviously odds of winning and whatnot, and what you get. Obviously, for the Rancor that they have fighting, the odds are pretty for the Rancor right now, so you wouldn't win as much money. They do have contenders who have 500,000 to 1 odds.
So there's not like an arena I can go and watch it or anything. It's just it's kind of like if you bet on sports.
To 1.
Yeah. So the odds of winning are 500,000 to 1 or whatever.
So you put a credit
Thousand
on it
credit,
and win 500,000 if you win.
Yeah. That's usually some douchebag who's like, I think I can do it, and all he has in his hand is like a vibro knife.
Yeah.
Versus a Rancor.
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, that sounds about right for odds.
Pay our own bounties with it. I'd like to turn myself in.
Well, I want to make a bet on this first.
yeah. But yeah, so then you also have Dejeric, which is a card game. Sabak, which is another card game for going against other characters. And then you have your gambling against the house, which is like a Jubilee wheel or the whole betting on the races kind of thing.
So you said there's Rancor fighting, and what else? That's it?
Well, there's different. I mean, there's plenty of different creatures, and you have 2 Ugnaughts on this. What is this? The Ugronaut contraption fighting other people.
Not gambling on that.
You do see that there is a woman who actually has pretty good odds, who's been using nothing but punching daggers.
I'll bet 50 on her.
Okay. So he says, that's a really good bet. So this is your fighter, and you see that she's a Terrace Kasai master.
Make that 100.
Okay, double or nothing. So, go ahead and roll.
What are the odds on this one?
Roll?
You have to roll your wisdom check.
For what?
To see whether or not the bet you made is, whether based on the fighter is wise.
And it's just my wisdom score or the modifier?
The modifier.
8. I've all got a +3.
Alright, so your fighter fights well, but she loses. She's not killed, but she does surrender. She was fighting basically a B3 Ultra Battle Droid, and it got the job on her.
I guess I should have just
She's
probably
fighting
waited
a droid with punch daggers?
I mean, like I said, he would have won really good, but
Yeah, I probably
you only lost half of your money. So because she did, so basically you placed a bet on how long she would last on it and if she would win. She did last longer than what you said, so you did win that, meaning you kept half, but you did lose.
Multi-tiered bet. Kind of cool.
Why would
Parlay.
you not play a game that you could totally alter the results for your favor?
Because I'm not trying to cheat a fucking casino.
Okay.
When I walk around with people that are like, what, 6 billion, millions worth of credit?
I'm not wanting.
No, I was just saying people.
Yeah, you
wasn't
are.
particularly pointing at you.
You just don't have a doc.
You might have a terrorism charge now.
Yeah, you're wanted.
But even though they don't really know your name, they just know Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
It's him.
Some do.
Every Mandalorian hates you now.
And you're like, oh, we all look black to you,
Yeah,
huh?
we're all hating us.
No, every Mandalorian hates you now because every Mandalorian has a 500k bounty on them. They think now.
Dang.
So what are you doing?
I
I'm
was
gonna wait on my
walking
damn
into a
bike for a
room
minute.
and then time's up.
So you decided
It
to
is,
take
yeah.
take a break after
I'm
losing.
gonna keep looking at what's fighting next.
It's midnight.
Is it midnight now? All right. Well, guess this will be a to be continued, and our heroes will continue on next session at Point Nadir. We'll hope to see what happens then. But until then, may the Force be with you always.